24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Aha! Yes! Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to your favorite live interactive video game podcast. As always, the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. With your host, Algie857. The 20th Stallion.
No one ever knows your name.
That's right.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
And the special guest that we have on the podcast tonight is a proud husband, father, former game journalist, musician, OG gamer going back to the original in television all the way to the Xbox series. Please welcome on our podcast for the very first time. It is the one, the only, diehard Sega fan of Next Level Gaming, Mike Mullis.
Hey!
There he is.
Yeah.
Welcome!
Somebody has read my Twitter profile.
Darn it.
That was a hell of an intro, boys. Man.
Glad you like it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the show.
Oh, this is great. Thank you for having me. This is way too overdue.
Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
being
Way
here.
too overdue.
Same, yes.
I agree.
So
I agree. I'm going to have to
Definitely,
crack
definitely.
open a beer for this one.
You didn't know?
there we go.
Oh,
Not
really?
yet.
How's that different than
yeah.
any other podcast?
Yeah.
What's an extra
I
special
thought I was
podcast?
special.
Yo, why do you have so many keys on your freaking? What is
Janitor's
What's
keys.
going
It's
on?
janitor's keys.
that? You're a
really.
janitor?
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
A little bit.
Hey, all
A
right.
little bit, yeah.
Gotta make
A
that money.
little bit.
A little bit.
We
Took up
schooled
another day job, man?
Yeah,
He cleans up in Smash Brothers.
I got it. Exactly. Got to pay those bills.
Oh, man.
Oh, sadly, it's coffee.
With a little bit of Kahlua.
There you go.
Bailey's.
Let's go with that.
And that's okay. We're okay with non-alcoholic beverages as well. Water, whatever it is. Not everybody can take the alcohol.
Water could be vodka if you like.
That's what I'm drinking,
To
water.
yourself.
Actually, I got water right next to my beer, so I mean,
I'm
I
drinking
mean, that's
water.
the smart decision.
That's good, yeah.
This is what this guy should have.
I'm not even drinking.
I have. Oh, God.
You're not drinking?
Chalk. That's
I
part
haven't-
of the intro is to
I
have a
don't-
drink.
I don't drink on the podcast anymore.
Water?
I only
Anything?
have the shots when we
There you
thing.
go.
I don't drink.
Dude, I'm drinking water,
You
man.
can have this.
I'm good.
I'm drinking water.
yo, get him
All right,
something.
so wait a minute. How, what? Why? What did you do?
He said, "Why?"
What did you do, Big Chaco? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just
Okay.
The incidents.
and it just kept being a pain because I always used to bring like a glass of tequila or a cup of vodka, and I always used to have ice in it. So all you would hear is my ice shaking as I'm trying to drink, and it only lasts for like the first half an hour of the show because I'd kill that cup.
Pretty much, he has a problem, and he doesn't want to. You know,
I
everyone
see.
know.
Yeah.
Problem?
The bottle's gone.
You can't see it on camera, but his hand's shaking right now.
Can you imagine,
He's
like,
getting the shakes.
we have a fifth camera set up, and you see Chalk's hand, like, oh,
We have to congratulate Chalk
Hey,
on his
yeah.
progress with AA.
yeah.
good job,
Yeah,
Chalk.
congrats.
No, that's a lie. Shut up.
He's the
great.
one going. He's the one going. Look at my hand, and you go steady as a rock. He goes, "Well, I drink with this one."
We call it the chalk handshake. We call it.
There's something wrong with y'all.
Special way to greet everybody.
There's so much wrong with
All right, you
you
can stop shaking my hand.
Oh, man.
Stop shaking my hand.
See?
chalk
Steady,
shake.
y'all. Steady.
I can't.
Like a surgeon.
He was practicing.
All right?
Okay.
Let's relax.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Marty McFly.
Jesus.
Yo!
Well, it's a fictional character. so-
That's
Bro.
that is tasteless,
Bro.
and that is
That was
absurd.
low-hanging fruit.
Wow.
You are a savage.
I said Marty McFly. Shut up.
You're a yeah, because you forgot his
Wow.
real name.
Oh, wow.
Damn, man.
Nope.
You're a
didn't
menace.
Didn't reference his name.
You're a menace.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Everyone said moving on, moving
Yes,
on.
we have a topic, y'all.
Yes,
We have a topic.
God.
We got canceled in the first 10 minutes already.
Still going. Still going strong.
The decline of physical media. That's what we're here to talk about today.
It's the hot topic of the moment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not the story either.
Is Hot Topic still around?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
it is,
yeah, I think so.
They're still selling like T-shirts, posters, and stuff like that. So I don't think they're ever gonna really be gone. You
I
know?
think
No.
they're gonna turn into GameStop.
That turns
So they were gonna be
Hot
basically the
Topic
same
GameStop.
store.
Oh my God.
Just
No,
morphs into one.
South Park is immortalized. Hot Topic. They're never going away.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh man.
What's going on, chat? How y'all doing?
That's right. Let's do some
Yeah.
shout outs, man.
Yeah, we got World Bazaar. You got
saw
Charlie
Charlie
Mackey Jr.
I saw Lord
I
Zababa.
forgot you
Lord
have that.
We said Gordostein,
Gordostein.
Ghosting.
Yes, Gordo's in there.
original Next Level Gaming,
Yes.
Um,
He's right there.
Right
Yes, He's there.
and Dreadpool was in here before anyone else
Dreadpool.
was.
Yes, he was the first there.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's because I tweeted it out, so Dredd knew I was here.
appreciate
There
you.
we go.
Oh,
Sweet.
yes.
Speaking of
Dreadpool.
tweets,
That's right.
What's going on?
I love the
Oh, yeah.
days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that you still have that.
Always.
Oh, it's
oh,
the
well,
best.
Love that you
it's
still have
forever
that.
immortalized.
Yeah,
on the
that
internet.
that will
Yes.
never go away. That's
Yes, I remember that. I remember you told. Well, you were on our show
Mm.
last year. You told the story of how you got that sound. So
Ah, yes.
God of War.
God of War.
Deej.
Two at a time.
And for the longest time, for many years, we couldn't find that clip. We couldn't find
YouTube
that
is
clip.
great for that.
YouTube is amazing for that.
YouTube is
Dude.
great for that.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
found
it
that
took
shit
years,
quick.
though.
I found that shit quick when we fairly within the past
have
few
to have
years
an
looked
idea,
for
yeah.
it.
Right.
You have to type in the right thing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
it could also be that somebody probably uploaded it later
Probably.
after the fact.
Yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
too.
Like,
Yep.
who knows?
and
You
now
have
it's
to
on our
spell-
podcast.
You have to spell Gadij right. It's a hard word to spell.
Hey, is that
Oh.
DISCH?
It's spelled
Is that-
different every time.
Yeah. Just have to type in the right amount of E's.
You know what you need? You need to put it on a soundboard that you could raise and lower the pitch.
Oh,
That's
an
probably
idea.
good.
There's an idea right there.
like the chipmunks
Yeah, you
going.
gotta do that.
Ooh,
That's not
I'm
a bad
gonna do a
idea.
remix now.
That shit would sound scary as fuck though if you like say it like
On
with
Halloween, though, it
the
would've
deep
been great.
voice or go
No, on the Halloween episode, that would have been great.
Ah, damn. Missed opportunity.
Mass producer in the building. What's going on?
Mass produced. Oh, he's produced.
Panda Bear, yes.
Hell yeah, man.
That's hilarious.
I can't.
I've still not seen that. Yeah, I gotta watch it. I have not yet seen it.
For which
I
one?
hear Pandaverse. I still have not
Oh,
seen it
no, I
yet.
haven't seen
Into
it
the
yet.
Pandaverse.
Into the pen.
Yeah.
Pandaverse.
That's the latest South Park.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
I could only imagine.
No, because
Oh, I've
Park's
heard though.
making fun of
I've
Disney
heard.
pandering.
Oh,
That's why they-
yeah.
That's why they call it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I can't believe South Park is still going on.
Yes, man.
And it hasn't been canceled,
Well,
which is great.
no,
And the art's terrible.
And The Simpsons.
yeah.
Ours
Still
has never
going on.
been.
Well,
not
to be
terrible.
fair, the South Park has like 2 episodes a year. That's
Oh,
about
that's
all
cool.
they're down to right now.
That's that really?
Oh, they don't
They
do
don't?
seasons?
Yeah, they don't come on very long. I think the
Wow.
last season they had was like 7 or 8 episodes, and then that was it.
Wow.
But
2
The
episodes a
Simpsons-
year.
The
Wow.
Simpsons is going strong still. On like
Oh,
what,
yeah.
33? Season 33?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
Dude, I thought it would end at like 30 and call it a day. I was like, wow. They're going to actually do it. I was like, at like 27. I was like, they got to make it to 30. Dude,
Art
it's still
Simpson's
going.
been 10 years
What's
old
left
for
for them
30
to
years.
What's left for them to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I actually heard it was getting good again after like 30. Yeah, no, because it was bad. It was bad
Dude, I
for
don't
years.
even-
I stopped
bad for
watching
years.
because I just.
And I heard
stopped
that the what you call it, this shit was good too. The
Treehouse
Halloween.
of Horror.
Yeah, that's usually the only one I would watch.
Yeah.
'Cause
The
those-
Halloween,
Yeah.
one. The Halloween one's usually good.
yeah,
Usually pretty
Yeah.
good.
but then they're gonna automate the voice in AI, and they're never gonna stop that
Oh, jeez.
because they're gonna get old. They can keep that voice.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Didn't James Earl Jones sell his voice to Disney?
Something
I
like
think
that.
for Star Wars
Something like that.
for AI to replicate it. or
Better get Optimus Prime next.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh
there we
yeah,
go.
you better get
As you
Cullen
can tell,
next.
Optimus is a bit old. than the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Autobots.
Peter Cullen.
Ooh.
Although he still has that voice.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Oh yeah.
He had that voice at 12.
Apparently so.
I want milk.
I was like 85.
Milk now.
Like 84,
Autobots.
83.
Mom, can I
Transform.
have a turkey sandwich?
I wonder how. When,
I've asked for a turkey sandwich.
Mom, transform these groceries into a meal.
I wonder how old he was when he got the part.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I just told you. 12 years
Which one
old.
is
I mean, I guess we could do the math if we look up how old. But
Oh, man.
Army
bad with
men, move out.
speaking of moving out, it's time to get to the main topic.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
yeah.
the main topic.
Yeah, that's all
Oh yeah, we got something to talk about.
Yes. So recently, Best Buy has told people that starting in 2024, they're going to stop selling completely physical media of DVDs and Blu-rays. So, I mean, that's what the announcement was.
Mhm.
Everybody took it to say that, okay, they're going to stop selling those, then they're going to stop selling games also. They did not say they were going to stop selling games, but it just means that it's inevitable that they will probably stop selling physical media of games in due time.
Certain point in time.
Yeah, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Because they stopped selling CDs literally about maybe 7 years ago, and it
Right.
was on the low. I had a person come into the store.
Bro,
if
I
you didn't
was
know.
so tight.
I had a person come in like literally like a month ago and like, "Where's the CDs at?" I was like, "Dude, it's been 7 years that we haven't had CDs."
I'd be like,
in
where
the
have you
store."
where have you been?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I haven't been at a Best Buy for 7 years.
That would tell me that you haven't been there. But I mean, I think they still sell like, Taylor Swift and stuff at Walgreens and Walmart, but not like a big section, not like a Tower Records. Or anything.
Nah, dude.
Right.
That
Sounded so wrong.
How
They
How
sell
ironic,
Taylor
though.
Swift at Walmart. I'm like, they sell Taylor
Well,
Swift
yeah,
at
that
Walmart.
Oh no, that's selling at Walgreens.
Oh, no. How ironic. They stopped selling CDs,
Mm.
and now all you can get is vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl's still around.
Yeah.
That
No,
is
vinyl's
also
come
crazy.
back.
Yeah.
Vinyl has come back in a huge way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, there's a big vinyl
Yeah.
section in Best Buy now.
I want cassette to come back.
Yeah, nobody's asking.
No one
that.
wants
No
cassette.
one is
You
asking
may as
for
well say
cassette.
8-track, my man.
Hey, get
I
that
want my
eight-track.
I want my Maxell high
My Max-
high bass. Remember those tapes?
Yeah.
They were heavy as hell.
Yes.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
made out of like granite rock.
Oh man,
Yes.
The B sides.
it's the future.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming
Games,
soon.
I was just
games are
thinking,
just going to come back on zip disk.
Oh yes.
Oh, I still have my zip display.
I don't have a player. I don't have a
your zip what? Hold on. Your zip what?
I said
bad
my.
slip.
That's what I said.
No, I remember that zip disc used to be. I used to think that was like the future.
Yo, that's
I
so
was like,
easy
oh,
to say
man,
wrong.
yeah.
No, I know.
That's,
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
say that shit slow.
Yeah.
My zip disc.
And they were super expensive.
Yes.
And they only what was it 250K
Mhm.
or something?
250.
was-
100 and 250.
It
I had
was
the 250.
terribly tiny.
Well, no, because then they had the Jazz Drive. That was
I missed that
250 and five.
completely. By that time, I had a CD. By that time, it was like 850.
see Bizarre's guy. He said get that 8-track back. I said,
Yeah.
My grandmother had she had a ton of
Well-
8-tracks. I had the 2XL. Remember that thing with you put the 8-track in, and it did. Are you guys that old? Maybe not.
Wait,
My
did-
dad
I had a
an
dual
eight-track.
Mom,
cassette.
did mom have an 8-track? I know we had
so
the record
I had
player.
A toy.
There've been
I know,
cars
I had-
that I've been in that had an 8-track.
Oh god.
That's the only time I've seen an 8-track.
I had a toy growing up called 2XL. It was like a little plastic robot, but it was an 8-track player, and they made specific 8-track cartridges with like quiz shows and edutainment stuff, and
Things like that.
but it also played actual 8-track music. So
I had
was,
a-
Yes.
that was Soundwave before Transformers got hot.
Soundwave, yes, exactly.
I had a Betamax before that.
awesome.
I
I
had
had a
that.
beta.
I had a
I had a
Betamax.
Betamax. I
My
remember
dad
that,
bought
yeah.
it, and he was like, "This is the future of."
Yeah, it was.
movies."
Stereo.
Dude, I had
Yeah.
Willow. I had Willow and Aliens.
Willow.
And I still have
Willow.
Willow and Aliens in 4K now.
I had the
My
blob.
dad,
Wow.
my dad still has an 8-track player in,
You got
in-
that-
Nice.
in their basement.
So
Really?
Still has it.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh
Still
man.
has
That's
it.
awesome.
Well, that's the thing. So people are saying, "Oh, they'll
Sell that
never
shit.
stop selling these things," and I'm like, "Do you remember an 8-track?" And they're like, "No." Well, we're not the generation that's going to stop this evolution. It's
That's
going to
the
happen.
problem.
It's going to happen. But the thing about it, which makes this so heartbreaking, is that the digital copies of these games aren't ours.
Right.
Like I've never had a problem with digital anything, digital movies, digital music, except digital comics. It's weird that way.
Yeah.
But and I never took off, by the way. But I mean, you can say Marvel did take off for them somewhat. But and manga too. But I would say those you can buy and use them anywhere, basically, unless they're like locked down. But you could figure out a way,
Right.
and they're yours. So if the company was to fall off the planet tomorrow, you'd still have everything that you purchased. And that's the main thing about, okay, so say my Steam library. Say Steam was like, oh, catastrophe, earthquake, the whole thing just fell in the,
Walking
in the
Dead.
planet. It's
Right.
gone. Not Walking Dead.
Well, apocalypse.
No, not apocalypse. I'm just saying. Like, just a company.
Wow.
The company
Jesus.
is
Big Choco and I Am Legend 2.
We're not talking about zombies have control of my device now. No. I'm just saying, if the company is gone for some reason or another,
Right.
everything that I purchased in Steam would be like, okay, it ceases to work because it can't go online anymore. It's done.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I just paid how much money for the last 20 years?
That's what I've always had an issue with when it comes to digital. It never feels like it's mine.
It only happens with games.
Yeah.
Why is it only with games? Because they want to have it for their own systems. That's why when everything is like, say you had a TV, TV could play anything. Maybe then they'll allow you to buy digital stuff that you can control and play on any TV. It just has to be like a standard. Everything's a different cartridge.
Right.
So everything had to be on a separate like console.
Yeah.
And even on computers, everything's a different processor. Old games can't run on new stuff. New stuff can't run on old stuff. It's a mess, and there's never been something that said, okay, this is it. This is what you buy. This is what you can play on this main thing. But collections and collectors, they're going to have it rough because what happens when they're only going to have maybe 5 games a year to buy? Because, I mean, physical of anything isn't going to be gone forever.
No.
Like, completely. Like, they'll have big titles, and they're like, all right, this is the physical edition of this game.
Right.
And you'll have companies that still want to make physical edition. There might be way more of those companies now, considering how much they can make.
Like limited run.
Like,
Limited
if you're limited
run.
run right now, you're like, please take all this physical away.
Yeah.
Because we'll be one of the only companies left that's going to make these physical, and we're going to make a fortune.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a few. There's like 3 or 4 companies that actually go out there and make digital games into physical. But every company might have to do that. But what are they going to play it on?
Jesus.
What am I hearing?
What?
I'm hearing like stuff.
Hmm?
I'm hearing stuff.
Oh, well, that's kept dropping his 50 keys.
Sorry for the audio
yeah,
listeners.
yeah.
We're hearing a whole
Yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of-
I don't know what that was
hearing a
either.
whole bunch
Yeah,
of
I'm not moving, so
Yeah.
what the heck is that?
Yeah, I think
It's not
someone
me.
might have adjusted something and maybe moved the microphone.
Or something like that.
But yeah, I mean, it's especially when it comes to games, man. It's like I just the only thing that makes me very upset is when it comes to like I get still to this day I get extremely excited when I have to like special games like a Smash Brothers or a Valkyria Chronicles or just games that I really really am excited for. I love going to the store and purchasing and seeing the box art. You know, that's just something that I grew up with and always got me excited. And it puts more value on the physical game, you know, like rather than being like, I'm going to go in the eShop and buy 4 or 5 games that's going to download real quick and I'm going to test them out and then I'm not going to play them again. You know, like for me, it holds more value when it's physical, you know?
Right.
And
Well, yeah, you'll get hit with the Steam rule of, oh, I bought 8 games today.
you for like $1 each and then it's
you
like,
won't play them all ever.
and they're never going to get finished. They're never going to get touched. And the value of those games is like, I can just get a couple more. You know, it's like
You
like
get a good-
clothes.
a
It's
good
like
deal though, man.
it's like buying a new shirt. You know, it's like whatever. I'll wear this once or whatever. But like,
Well, somebody dropped a Goodwill bag of clothes at your door.
well, yeah, it's just
you
like
might find
cool.
like 2 shirts and you're like,
Yeah.
cool. No, you don't care about the other stuff.
Don't
But
get
if
me
you went and
wrong.
bought them all.
Don't get me wrong. I still do buy digital games. You know, I'm not shitting on digital completely. Like I bought Blasphemous 2 digital. However, I felt bad about it. I honestly did because I love.
Because you want a collection.
Yeah,
too.
I love Blasphemous. Like
Right.
those are my games. Like games that I feel strongly about. I want physicals of. So I felt a certain way. Like if I bought a Shadow Blade digital for like $10.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a cool indie game. I enjoyed it. Ran through it. I don't need a physical. It's just, you know, a game that I could throw in whenever. But, you know, Triangle Strategy, no, I want the physical to that shit. You know, like it makes me feel like how I did when I first started playing games and
It
would
holds,
go to the
it holds
store.
a space.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And-
want to be able to look at it.
Yeah, and it's like, and the box art always look at the box art of the new the Shredder's Revenge, right?
Yeah,
That looks fucking amazing. You know, the box art for that Double Dragon Gaiden. You know, you look at the box art for that; it looks amazing. You know, it just,
Well, now you can look at the card.
yeah. Now that's
Exactly.
You
No,
can look at the
I-
HD image at Google Images.
You
And
could
I
look
used
at the empty box.
Yeah, yeah.
You can still look at the empty box.
You know what the messed up thing is? It's messed up. It's almost like fool's gold, right? You open it up and it's like a little baby card or just a code.
Yep.
And it's like,
Mhm.
Right.
where's the instruction manual, man? I missed the
Yeah.
instruction
No,
manual.
you can download. Just get the URL. So
Yeah.
You can go to
Right.
You
I
gotta
think
print
what
that out yourself.
Go ahead, Mike.
I think what's taken the place of that now are the collector's editions that have the statues, or with Starfield, the watch, and all that. And unfortunately, I, I think you guys, I can't remember who said it, but it was almost the perfect six. I think you might have said it. The demographic that is today's mainstream gamer. It's not us anymore,
No.
right? It's not. I had done a little research on this, knowing that this topic was coming up, and last year, 2022, digital game sales accounted for an insane 90+% of games sold last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
90.
That's not surprising.
Skyrocketing from 60%
Nin-
like the year before.
Even Nintendo last year, 40% of all of their game sales were digital.
And they found
And
them in
that's-
that
that-
shop.
Right. And that's having a Switch that has that still uses cartridges.
Yeah.
The convenience is there, and I think that's where I know I've heard people call it laziness. I don't, because I like that convenience too, right? There is something. Think back to the day when, with CDs, when we all got 100 disc changers, right? So we just load our CDs
I
up
remember those.
and
Ah,
never
great.
have to get up and never have to go, right?
So they play that song you
Digital-
don't like. No. I'm kidding.
But you have the remote to skip.
Yeah. It's like, where's the
Right.
remote?
I mean,
you'll
really,
need- Or you'll need that
That-
300-page book that has all your CDs in it that you have to go through, hopefully
God.
alphabetically.
hopefully, right.
Yeah.
Right. So you buy a new one, you have to shift everything over to the nah, screw it, and put it in the back.
Yep.
Those are awesome.
But digital gaming is the same way now, right? You fire up your Xbox, you fire up your PlayStation, even, if you've got an Atari VCS, if you've got a 360, a PS3, any of those systems that you could download your games from and simply just go from game to game to game to game. That and not having to actually. We used to remember all the midnight stand in line at GameStop, or
It was
the
the time.
thrill of driving to GameStop or driving to EB or wherever you went to go get that latest game.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully they weren't sold
That's
out.
not any. Yeah, now everybody just it's more convenient to download it. It's even more convenient to stream it.
Will I get it
And-
at 2 a.m. or 12 a.m.?
Preload it a
Now
week
it is.
before and then play it
Right.
the day of.
Now it
Right.
still has to download.
That's it.
And not
You
have
have
to
to
leave
pay
my house when it's snowing outside. I mean, the
Oh,
the
yeah.
convenience factor is there, and physical is not what physical used to be either. Remember that too.
Mm-hmm.
All a disc is now is an installer.
Yep.
If
The game's not even there.
Microsoft and Sony fell off the face of the earth tomorrow, your Xbox One, your PS5, your Xbox Series X, all of those discs are useless, because you can't call back to download the things you need to download. You can't get patching for it. You end up with Tony Hawk 5. And that's really the state of physical games today. So my biggest issue, which I'd love to get your guys' opinions on, my biggest issue is you're selling digital games for the same amount of money you're selling the physical games for.
That was
Yeah.
my gripe.
Always
That
thought
was
that
my
was
gripe.
wrong.
That was
Same.
my gripe.
Always thought that was wrong.
Should be at least a $10 difference. At least.
At least.
Exactly.
Right.
At least.
They should-
And I think
Yeah.
$10 is fair. That's your disc pressing cost. That's the box. That's the manual.
Shipping.
Mhm.
Shipping, distribution.
Right.
Instead, the games are going up as
guys,
you get less.
Yeah.
guys,
Right.
Why would you think that they would give us a deal because we're buying digital?
Yeah.
Haven't you heard of greed?
Oh yeah, Apple gives you a recycled phone now for $100 more. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, we used to get recycled stuff for cheaper. That's
Right.
cheaper,
Right.
but you gotta charge us more.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, don't
Apparently,
make
it's
sense.
from titanium from Mars.
Vibranium.
Yes, it's
I'm
my
also
favorite.
upset with the state of physical, like not all physical games, but I'll
the
say
fact that you don't get them.
most physical games don't have the full game on the disc or whatever cartridge or whatever it is
Right.
you're playing.
If
It's
not
like-
right when you buy them, in
Right.
the long run, yes.
and then you have to
Like
download.
imagine Smash Brothers.
Mm.
If you just bought the game
Mm.
and you couldn't
Yeah.
download nothing,
right.
Yeah.
that game isn't there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
the
is
DLC especially. You can't.
and
get
this is
down
every
on a cart.
company that does it, like Nintendo. How
Well,
many
It's
games?
inevitable because that's how they make their money. Now.
Exactly. But how many games have I bought that I go put the game in and it's like, oh, you got to download, if it's a collection, it's
game.
like, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you have to download the
The
game
actual game.
or
that you just bought.
or the rest of the game, and I'm like, what? The
Right.
Why isn't it on the disc?
And they didn't
No.
really do that back in the 360.
Right.
Like they
No.
had one game that did it maybe,
Right.
and they said, "Oh, that mode is grayed out because I can't download it." And it was only
Right.
one game.
Right.
Mm.
Now it's every
Every
game.
game.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
360.
Well, if you look at the size of games today,
Mm-hmm.
they can't fit on a Blu-ray.
Right.
Yep.
So you don't have a choice. You have to download the remainder of the game. You get something like Halo Infinite. You get something like Battlefield 2042. You get something like
Those games
what did
aren't
I
finished.
just get? Call of Duty. Call of Duty Warzone
Oh,
was
man.
185 gig.
Yeah.
That's why it's no longer.
And
on the
that's
hard
small
drive.
now.
Yeah.
That's a small download. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, 185 that better not be the
That's-
norm. I
That's
was like,
definitely 100 gigs is the norm.
Dude,
100
yeah.
gigs is the norm.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat is like 140 gigs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah.
that's the day one download.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
That's
why
not
is
saying
this
the next
game-
day you got a 40 gig download.
Yeah,
But
dude,
you
what
know,
was
it's-
Spider-Man 2?
moves.
Spider-Man 2 is how much?
82.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite
Even
like-
more
it's-
more
it's
than
a
what
lot,
you could
though.
fit.
Right.
So you know what? If you're out there on a submarine,
Right.
Don Matrick still got a console for you.
Well, that
Turns out
joystick-
he
that
wasn't.
joystick
Turns
thing
out
was
he
up.
wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Well, you can play Pong, since that's where it originated. But
Oh, man.
like the biggest thing about like, okay, you bought those games. I used to like it when the limited editions or special editions would be like a working design special edition. It would have like foil covers
Mhm.
and like the instruction
Oh,
booklets
yes.
would be
Colorful?
all color
Yes,
like,
that
a
Magic
art
Knight of
book,
the Earth.
stuff like that.
Can't even
Oh,
get that
yeah.
shit anymore, dude. I
But
can't even
even
try to
Well,
pre-order.
no, you can't even because it's sold out before you even think
Yeah,
about
dude,
it.
I can't even get it. The one time I actually wanted it and was
Yeah.
gonna get it, I couldn't get it,
No.
and it wasn't even out yet.
No.
It's like we're not taking pre-orders
You
yet. When
couldn't
do you take
pre-order.
pre-orders?
The second they pre-order
as
is
soon
sold
as you
out.
could get it, nope, sold out. When can I get one? Never. I
Not
can
even,
never get
no,
one.
Not even from Nintendo themselves.
And that was the Fire Emblem Engage. I was like, oh, it comes with those cards. Oh, it comes with that. Let me get that.
So
No, you can't.
even spend the money you want to spend.
Can't get it.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
You won't even take my money.
I don't want the statues, to be honest. I don't want a big statue. I want the game. I don't.
Right.
There's no room for this stuff. I don't want it.
Well, I was gonna say for Final Fantasy VII for
I got a
PlayStation 1.
special edition one.
Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation 1 came with 4 discs.
Oh, PlayStation 1. Okay.
PS1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
4 discs. The original game. The full game is on the disc. It's like-
Original or the green greatest hits?
no, the original. the original one, man.
Okay.
No, but it was. Why can't
But the
they
second
do
disc
that?
is scratched, then you can't play it at all.
My question is, why can't they do that? Like multiple.
They do. They still
discs?
do. They still do.
But-
they do.
They don't do it enough because.
Well, Switch won't do it
Yeah, Switch
because
can
they
get
can't. That's why it has
multiple
to be.
carts?
That's why I'm surprised they haven't gone on
Right.
digital because
Mm.
they can't fit it on that cart.
Mm.
None of these games.
They're like, shut up, buy Mario Wonder.
Yeah, exactly. 3 gigs.
Here, take it.
3 gigs.
Shut the fuck up, buy it.
Oh man,
But that was their main thing. That's what I'm saying. The next system might not even have physical.
I know.
And these other systems are like, wait, why are we making physical? We can make
No.
200, 400 gig games. Like, and just not optimize it.
Right.
And just have people download it and just buy these hard drives. We'll just have to buy a hard drive for every game.
Yep.
Just sell the
No,
game.
yeah,
that'd
sell
be
hard
a
drives with the
physical
game
That's
on
how
it.
they're feeding the gaming economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
That'll be a physical game. a
I love
hard drive
digital.
per
To sell
game.
you a hard drive with the
I
game
thought-
on it.
I
With
thought
the
that-
game
I
on
thought-
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now that I think about
I
it,
thought they put it on a freaking little flash drive for Nintendo. I thought they would put the games on a little flash drive.
No.
Every time you put in, or like a little micro SD. Each game.
Funny.
It'd probably be cheaper. It'd probably be
yeah,
cheaper to put it in the
obviously,
game, and it'll be
yeah.
like 128 gigs.
What were you about to say, Chuck?
No, I was just thinking because Mortal Kombat, the latest one, Mortal Kombat 1, came with an installer disc and the play disc. And I'm just
Jeez.
like,
Right.
Come on, man.
yeah,
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
That's like a PC game from back in the day.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Come
Yep.
on, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a PC.
Remember we used to give a floppy disk? You get like 10 of those.
Yes. And- oh, Leisure Suit Larry on 12 floppy.
Control floppies.
Don't be talking about Lisa Love for sale. Love for sale.
I love the digital. I love digital.
I know
so much.
there is a convenience of having the digital.
Like you like
Especially
the
if you
physical
have-
artwork. I like looking at a screen and seeing the digital artwork.
But the thing is, I think that comes with just technology in general. There's always so many advantages, but there's also disadvantages with it.
Oh yeah.
And the disadvantages make me uncomfortable.
Well,
Like I don't like the ways some things turn out.
to
You know
take
what
it
I'm
back to when they first made MP3s, and everyone was like, "That sound quality is bad." If you're an audiophile, they're like, "That sounds like crap compared to the CD."
Oh yeah.
And it took a long time before FLAC systems came out and made the audio or uncompressed or whatever. Was it lossless? Yeah. So when those files came out, and they're like, now I want that. And they're huge. They're huge. I can't deal with it. But
Right.
that was the main gripe when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no degradation in quality when you're getting digital between the game, physical and digital game.
Yep, that's true.
Right.
It's actually faster to load. It's like you're already downloading it because you got to get it off the disk. It's the same thing. But the convenience of having it, since everything is like a lot of stuff is going handheld now. No one wants to carry around. Remember, imagine carrying your NES collection in your backpack, going places with it. Like
Oh, no,
a lot.
yeah.
Like say if you had over 20 games.
Right.
You're not taking your collection anymore.
No.
Now the fact that I can take
No.
1,000 game collection in my pocket, the same way they were MP3 players.
And play the same 2 games.
No.
Damn.
To have the option of playing all of your games. Yes, that's a huge convenience. I love
Yeah.
my Steam library. It's awesome to look at.
Yeah.
Because you have all the stuff you want and you could play that. If I go somewhere, I could just
Right.
sign in, play all my games. I
Right.
can have you sign in and play all my games if you want to.
I don't play that trash.
Problem is though.
Wow. Sir.
That's the convenience of having a digital thing. But
Yeah,
like I
I
said,
love
my
it.
gripe with having digital is that matey, you'll be a pirate to keep your digital supply. Listen, I bought it at some point, right?
Mhm.
Right. This is a legit pirate talking.
Arr.
If I bought the game at some point, I gave you my $50, $60. If I get that digital and I get one that I can keep and call mine, that's when I like that digital. It's mine. I could back it up. I can have it over here. I can have it over here. Something happens to that one, I still have it.
Right.
I like owning whatever it is, whether it be digital or physical. Give me the opportunity to buy digital and own it or be able to get it at any time from anywhere. I will buy digital only.
Let me
For
ask
the
you guys.
convenience.
Let me
I will
get,
buy it.
That's NFTs.
let me ask the digital
That was the idea.
pro digital buyers a question. For digital, do you think that the accessibility for that much digital and getting, it's there, it's, at your convenience, do you think that has, in terms of you personally buying games, do you think you have maybe, I don't want to say devalued games, but like it's not, each individual game is not as important as it used to be when you were younger and buy a physical game in the past? Like, oh, this is here. Like, think of it. Like you bring
I
up
wouldn't
like
say, yeah.
I bring up Steam because it's like, oh, this is on sale. This is on sale. But that's like just getting a piece of candy. Half of those games you will never play in your lifetime that you do
I
own.
mean, that's a
But
thing.
You will, that's a fact that you will never
But-
finish. Hold on one sec. You will never finish all of those games that you have purchased through that. Do you think that's a true statement? Do you think that's
It's very possible.
okay?
It's very possible, but it depends on what your purchasing habits are.
Okay.
Right.
If I bought Spider-Man 2, and I bought like the AAA titles that you'll buy anyway,
All right.
and that's all.
Mm.
It's up to you whether you want to buy the 10 bundle, and I get that. for
Well,
free.
you personally,
Like,
do you think that's made? Since that's
can
digital's a
be-
thing. Do you think you personally is like, I got all these games. I know I'm not gonna, but it was available for $1, so I got it. Do you think that's a what is that sound?
I don't know what that sound is.
Wait,
Sounds
is
like a spring.
yeah,
Sounds like
something-
someone's
Sounds like
hitting
a spring or
something.
something.
It's not.
Let
Hold
me adjust something on my maybe it could be my desk.
No, it's
Let me
not
make
this.
an
Not
adjustment.
this. No.
Okay.
What about you, Al?
Let's see if
be
that
over there.
stops.
I'm not even moving anymore.
It might be over
Okay, because I'm like, I'm
Oh,
not hitting the
okay.
mic. I was like, I'm sure I'm not
I-
hitting the mic.
there. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like, do you think you personally, like, when it comes to games, period, do you think it's like you don't value them as much, or do you think there's some games you value more than others as time goes on? Like, all right, I'll pick up the $2 or the $3, and I'll get to them when I get to them. But when I spend the 40 or the 60, those are the priority.
No, there's a definite priority.
Okay.
And that's just with collector's mentality. So if I was like, I have a collector's mentality, but I don't have a collector's mentality for gaming.
Okay.
For comic books, I had a collector's. I bought everything. For anime, I had a collector's thing for that.
Did you read all the comics or no?
I got to a point where I would get the ones that look cool and then just left them and not touch them because they'll be worth something. But at that point, I said, okay, I should stop. So I could say in gaming, because it was it's stuff that I already bought. Like most of the stuff I already played. If I see it for $2 or $1, like Contra Collection, I saw it for $3 on Steam.
Yeah.
I said, I picked that up.
Yeah.
Because it's a collection. You have them all. It's a
Just in
convenience
case
of
you get in
having
the
it
mood
there,
one
and
day
you can
to
just throw it on.
and you have it on
And I played it the other
some
day.
Contra.
And then
I
it's
got the
available on
furthest
another.
3 lives
Then it's
that I ever
available.
did in Contra. I got to like the 4th stage on 3 lives. I always did the 30 man.
And it's good too because then you also have it available for another platform.
And I can play it here. I can play it on my PC. I can
Right.
play it. It gives you opportunities to do so, and that's a different way of looking at it. But at the point of, okay, do I want to just buy everything just because I can buy everything? That's a collector's mentality.
Are you asking everybody in the group, or are you just asking
whoever
me?
this
'Cause I have-
applies
you
to?
can jump in,
Because
'cause I have-
yeah,
I think the devaluing, just to say something quick, the devaluing that you're talking about comes from the price, not the format of whether it's digital
No.
or physical.
Well,
Like,
no,
just
not
because
just the
whether
price.
you rather play it.
Not just the price, in terms of quantity. When you pick up, let's say I just got like 20 games because they were on sale, and these are like some of them are like high quality games, but they're so cheap.
Like
and
when
there's
I
so
bought the
many.
Tales series for $24.
Yeah, it's like
I got like 7 90-hour
and it's like,
games,
yeah,
and
it's
I'm
like,
not going to ever play them right away.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
But
that. It's like they're awesome games and
It
they're
was
worth it.
$24.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like you will never in your lifetime get to those Tales games.
I could have bought Tales of Arise for
You never know.
60.
Yeah.
you never know.
And we play Tales games and we can't even get to them.
I
They're
can't get
long.
to all
Those
of
So
are
it's
long
like,
games.
Long games.
so is there a part? Is what I'm saying is like you get them. You're like, I probably shouldn't have done that because I am never going to get to this.
Yeah, it's also
Okay, so what about you?
Well, subscription services also. I think they devalue games the most.
But we didn't get to that yet.
Well,
we're gonna get to that.
whoa.
We're gonna get
I
to
like
that. We're gonna
them.
get-
I like them. I like
We'll
them.
dive-
Mike's like, you
we'll dive
offended
into-
me.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to
All
that.
right,
I
Kev,
do like 'em.
Mortal
Kev, real quick.
Kombat.
Yes, moral compass.
Yeah.
What? So your take, Kev, real quick.
I like digital.
But
Yeah.
do you see something like? Have you picked something up? You're like, I probably shouldn't have got that because I'm not gonna get to it.
There's games I've bought digitally that were on sale that I haven't played yet.
Okay.
Monster Boy. I'll get to it.
Which is amazing.
Okay,
man.
I know it's great, and I have not
But
played the
quickly-
game yet.
Quickly, before I was going to get
Yeah, I
to
wanted to get that real quick.
but quickly, I don't think it devalues it because you spent substantially less rather than getting the one game you were looking at.
Okay.
And that bundle, that game came with 8 other titles for
Okay.
less than what you would have paid for it. So it's not like I'm losing out.
Okay.
That's what I look at.
All right. Well, you are.
I don't
I'm
think
right
it
here.
devalues
Oh,
the.
well,
Oh shit!
well,
Chuck, my
I know
bad.
that he
You buy
been-
digital, Chuck? Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
Yeah,
I was
Chuck,
waiting.
you got like 3 games. You don't really do.
You got Spider-Man
I know, right?
2. You're good.
No, I was gonna give my opinion. 'cause
Go ahead.
I'm not a huge digital guy, but if I have no other choice than to buy the digital, then I will.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like with Halo Infinite, y'all know I love Halo.
But would you
But
rather
it's-
buy a physical though?
I rather
If
would buy a
given the choice?
physical, but it was on Game Pass, and I'm not gonna buy a physical until that game is off of Game Pass. That's not gonna happen.
Don't tell Microsoft.
But do you personally have a backlog of digital games like most of the people here, or
no,
nothing
chill,
like
chill,
that?
chill.
Well,
I
on the
can't.
free games list, like on PlayStation and Xbox, when they offered free games a month, you didn't
Oh, yeah.
download those. And
Yeah.
sometimes
Free
you never
games,
go to
yeah.
them. That's what I'm saying. You never go to them.
And Al, real quick, because I want to get to what Mike.
No, I
feels,
was just
so,
gonna
yeah.
say is I collect Tetris games, and I also have other games that I've purchased multiple times on different platforms because they're my favorite games,
Yeah.
and because I like to see it on a different platform. And sometimes you find a deal where, like, for example, Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
That's on sale all the time. It's available for pretty much every system. And yeah,
He said $5.
I have like multiple versions of it on tons of different platforms. You know what I mean? And it to me, it's like it's worth it, even though I might have played it like once or twice in the last 2-3 years or whatever, you know. But from a collector's mindset, it's worth it. It's worth it.
everything.
It's worth it, man.
Okay. What about you, Mike?
So I was a collector. Like I have a large, I've got a substantial retro collection that goes back to, Saturn 32X, my OG in television stuff. So all of that sits on my shelf. As I've gotten older, that has become less important to me than just playing the games. And I'm actually a big advocate for the subscription services. Like I'm a Game Pass guy. I love the fact that, Starfield came out. I dive right into that. Deep Space, which I hadn't had a chance to play. The Deep Space remake just came into Game Pass. I now have a chance to play it.
Oh, I heard about Deep Space. Yes.
Dead Space. Thank you. I can never get that one right.
I was thinking the same thing.
I always
What
think-
game is that?
I think there's a Deep
You know,
Space game. It's
Deep
like an
Space.
exploratory game, but I
Deep
don't think
Space
that's
Nine.
Dead
Kev.
Space.
maybe a
Deep Space
PC game. I
But-
thought I was
but-
thinking.
Deep
never mind.
Space Nine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But those subscription services give me an opportunity to play games that I might not have played before, that I'm not going to plop $70 down on. And yeah, they could go away. And some of them, some of that stuff does cycle in and out of Game Pass, but I never feel like I'm throwing money away, because at the end of the day, I am playing those games.
If you
It's
play
like-
more than 2 a year, you're good.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what you
like
would've spent anyway.
it's honestly like having a full-time Blockbuster.
Yep.
I mean, it really is.
It does feel like
It's-
that, yeah.
It's a rental service, and as long as you understand that you are renting this stuff, how different is that from us going to the video store to go rent that hot game we wanted to play, or getting it from GameFly, playing it for 6 weeks, and then sending it back when you're done and getting the next game. This is no different. You're just getting it digitally.
Right.
It all comes down to ownership still.
Exactly. The ownership thing, I've heard people say, look, if you want to stop that, stop subscribing, stop buying digital.
Right.
But nobody's going to do that.
No.
That era is over. And I think there's that last bastion of, and I'm not talking about anybody here, or the five of us. There's a last bastion of, I will stop gaming altogether if I can't buy this physically. I will give up my entire hobby. So go ahead and start selling off, buddy, because it's going to happen. And it's going to happen because when I go back to that 90+% of sales in 2023 or 2022 that were all digital versus 5% that were physical, companies see that. So why is, and Chaco's right, man, greed. It's, that greed is why you can sell a game online for $70, lay off 8% of your staff, and still make it. Those companies look at that and go, I don't have to ship this game. I don't have to put it in a box. I don't have to do a manual. I don't have to press a disc. I could just throw it up on Microsoft, Sony servers, Nintendo servers, Steam, Epic, and let people download it. I'll get my cut, or I'll give my cut that I need to give to the respective online stores, and I keep more profit. It's the inevitability of that medium. Downside is, which we talked about earlier, longevity. This is not something that makes game preservation a sure thing by any stretch. But it's a ride the train or get off the train. And if you're really going to get off the train and stop playing games, stop playing something you might enjoy simply because you can't buy the disc for it. Were
some
you a
people-
gamer?
Well, some people have made it their passion to buy the physical editions, and it's not so
Great.
much of even opening those or playing them.
Right.
That is a legit collector who's only collecting.
I have an issue with like remember we talked about a few times on the podcast like actual games going away for good and you not being able to get them because they were just be digital like Ninja Turtles
Delisted.
Out of the Shadows.
Well, because they can take it away from
yeah,
you.
and
they're
I hate that,
licenses.
and we enjoyed that.
There's licensing.
Yeah, and it's gone forever. Can't touch
Yeah.
it. Can't do anything. If it's on your hard drive, you got it. But
That's
if-
when you have to pray to the Konami gods.
yeah, exactly. It's like for something to go. Same thing with like live service games and stuff like that. Like if you really enjoy it, we enjoyed Multiverses, and I'm like when it comes back in 2024, I wish that it would be some sort of physical copy so you can hold on to it because one day
Imagine-
it will be gone.
Imagine that happening in 90% of your games.
Oh Jesus! Christ.
Imagine that. Instead of
that's-
just Scott Pilgrim.
I'd be stressed.
outrun.
Well, it's a little, in Multiverse's case, it's a little scary because, like, you see how bare bones it is when the online community is taken away from it. Like, the arcade mode is not even available.
No, yeah,
You
it's
know?
nothing. Yeah. It's
So,
naked.
I'm
Well,
like,
that's why
butt-ass
they
naked.
shouldn't forget that part of the game.
yeah.
Like that shouldn't be forgotten, regardless of whether it's digital or not. They should always have the bare bones game available.
The arcade mode.
At least work
you
on
know.
that.
Yeah.
That doesn't disappear.
I can't reverse
I
the
think we're
computer.
good.
Like, you can't even
No.
reverse the
You
computer.
could just practice in the little.
Try and
yeah.
take something
Yeah.
like Destiny 1 and play it like the way you remember that feeling. If you enjoyed that game, try that now. It's never happening again. That game is gone.
Yep.
You better like 2. And then when that's gone, if
better
there's
like
no
3.
3, if
Yeah.
there's no 3,
Right.
then that whole you could have had a whole like lifetime. Those games have been out for 10 years.
Same with Overwatch. Same with all.
I
all
don't.
the, Anthem,
That
all
that
those-
bothers
like
me.
those-
If you were a kid
Yeah,
and say Mega Man,
I'd be
you
heartbroken.
grew up with Mega Man.
I'd
That was
be
your favorite
heartbroken.
game of all time. You
Yeah.
had so much memories with your friends, everybody
Take
playing
it.
Mega Man. And then it was a live service game. So when you're 20, you want to go back with your boys and play. You're like,
No, it's gone.
it's not.
It never
it's not
existed.
there. It's not there.
That's
You cannot do it.
I have an issue with that.
That's a
where I hate.
problem.
That's where I hate it.
That's a problem with live service games.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope live service doesn't become the norm. I hope it just stays as, you
Well,
know.
Oh,
let's talk,
oh, you.
That's the thing. I hope that
Yeah,
there's...
no.
let's talk about that
Have you heard
rental
of
service
Greed?
that you were talking about. Yeah.
Have you heard of Greed?
I know they sell
So,
it.
so let's talk about the subscription services,
Mm.
like we were going. So, all right, this is it's inevitable because that's how companies are going to make their money. Everything they want everything to be on a subscription base, just like Netflix,
just like music.
just like music.
Just
yes,
like everything else.
you just want an iTunes. It's not even iTunes. It's Apple Music.
Right.
You just
Yeah.
want a video game store.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe be Steam. Who knows? But even that's not all like the same. But
Yeah.
they want you to pay.
Uh-huh.
Like this is the Xbox way of doing things. The Xbox is going to win this,
Right.
Mhm.
and it's going to take over for everything. Nintendo is going to act the same. Everyone is going to do this,
gonna be
which
an
is
app.
scary because it will be an app,
Yeah.
and it will be $15 to $20 a month, and everyone's going to be like, "Well, that's too much money." But that game that you would have bought that month, especially if you're a gamer, is way more than $20. So we're not going to stop paying that. Unfortunately,
Mm.
if that's the only option to play your new games, and they can take it away when they feel like it.
Yeah.
Whenever they have the snap of the finger, oh, this is done. We're done with this game. New game. And you can't play those games anymore because you're just subscribing.
Yeah.
And that's it. No console.
Right.
Any TV, any screen. This is
Right.
the future. Any screen that
I just
you
hate
have.
that word. I hate the word subscription.
Yeah.
I hate it so
No,
much.
it sucks.
It gets me mad
I
when I,
thought
hear
it was
that
future.
word.
Like, I hate future.
No,
Apple Arcade.
I hate
Yeah.
All this
subscribing.
stuff is a catalyst. It's not
Google
successful
Play.
right now, but
Right.
it's a catalyst for what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And if whether they charge $3, $5, it's just everything is subscription. And you thought it wouldn't happen, and now you have 900 different Netflix channels,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and they're all charging you $10 to $20
Yep.
each
Yeah.
And the
just to
prices
get
are
one
going up.
show.
Just to get what shows up.
Go ahead.
Well, and you have Netflix, and you have Amazon Prime, and you have
Yep.
Hulu, and you
Paramount.
have. I mean,
Yep.
HBO.
Disney
have
Plus, at
Max.
least Hulu,
Yep.
Disney
No, you have
Plus, and
Max.
ESPN are
Right.
You
together. So
have
that's fine.
Cinemax.
Cinemax.
You have
No,
Disney Plus.
I mean,
Max.
Yeah. No, we're all
What-
like programmed to to get into the subscription.
And then you forget you're
servicing.
paying it.
And then your account.
You forget
then
your
your
Yeah, you're
account is
right, like a
fucking
gym
count.
membership.
Yes.
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 Oh shoot! I have
But-
this.
I've been
But
paying my
think
gym
about this
membership for
from-
4 months. Need to get back there.
Think about it. It becomes a matter of on the consumer end, it's only $15-20 a month, and if I play 4 or 5 games, great.
Mhm.
For the company that is offering the subscription, it is constant revenue.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the 50, 60, 70 million dollars it takes to build Starfield, for example, for Bethesda to make Starfield.
Mhm.
They make that back in 2 or 3 months
Tenfold.
Right.
tenfold, rather than just get that singular $70 from that person. They get them signed up for Game Pass, and now they've got $15 a month for them forever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they'll throw some other games at them. And I don't want to look. I don't think that there is. Yes, there is some fodder that's in Game Pass, but I tend to
yeah.
find a lot of solid games in Game Pass that I wouldn't have necessarily looked at.
Mm-hmm.
That I start playing, I'm going, oh, this is actually pretty good. And guys like Mike, can't remember his last name.
Jordan.
He's the dev.
He has no problem paying this. Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Wow.
He'll have his own streaming desk.
There you go.
Wow, sir.
Michael Jordan.
How could you forget?
He was the dev behind Descenders, the bike game that goes downhill bike game. He talks about Game Pass all the time
Because it
as
saved that
something
game.
that made him money, because not only does he get the money from the subscription,
Mhm.
but the places that don't have it in the subscription see the people playing it in Game Pass and buy the game.
Right.
So he makes money. He makes money hand over. He said, my next game, there's no question it's going in that service.
Do
The
they have it in
Avengers.
Wow.
The Avengers crashed and burned after all the hype that they had, and then it went into Game Pass and got second life.
Mhm.
I did, yeah.
And then those companies can sell the DLC. They're now what they're doing is you can get a game on Game Pass, but you can buy the Battle Pass. So you get. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. Now that Activision is owned by Microsoft, and as soon as they can do it, Call of Duty is going to go into Game Pass.
Mhm.
People on PlayStation are still going to buy the game. People on Switch are going to get a chance to start buying the game. People on Steam are going to keep buying the game. The people on Xbox are going to sign up for Game Pass, which is going to give Microsoft more consistent revenue. And then they're going to, because they didn't have to spend $70, they are more apt to buy every freaking Battle Pass, every spare character, every DLC known to man. Microsoft's going to make that money again.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
that makes, and it incentivizes them to put out the quality content. Starfield is a top-notch game. Forza Motorsport is an excellent racer. Horizon is top-notch.
Yep.
They and even some of the smaller games. Redfall was a miss, and they know that. But Hi-Fi Rush
Oh, that's
High
great.
five.
was a
Fire.
was
Great
a if that is
The classic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it, not just that, but I mean, for me, if Jeff Keighley shuns that game, then that just tells me all I need to know about Jeff Keighley. That game was a Game of the Year candidate,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it did, not only did it launch in Game Pass, it surprise launched. Nobody even knew the game existed
It
until
was
the
out
day
day
it came
one,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when they do
Shadow
that.
launch.
I love
Right.
shadow
Yeah.
launches.
Shadow drop.
Games like that,
Whatever.
games like High on Life. Next year,
Mhm.
you've got Avowed and Hellblade, and all of these. The next Gears is going to be Halo Infinite is still going strong. Half of it is free to play. The other half's in Game Pass. They
Infinite.
know
Mhm.
where the money comes from, and the only thing I have a sneaking suspicion that sometime next year, with Jim Ryan exiting Sony, whoever steps up in the Jim Ryan's place full time, you're gonna start seeing day and date PlayStation 5 games in their subscription service because they need that revenue. And I have said this, I'll stay consistent on it. The minute Sony does that, I'm signing up. I'm re-signing up for PlayStation Plus.
Well, it wouldn't make any sense to not.
Yeah, they were against day one games, right? Day one releases on.
Well,
there.
They've been
they don't
against
do
that.
it.
They don't put them in there. And in fact, the games that are in there are a year old, and then they pull them out after 6 months.
But they also bought all the games out for PC also
Yeah.
after about a year.
Yep.
After about a year.
Yeah.
So that's holding those services back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my only gripe with we're talking about just purchasing digital games, not really so much subscription services. I have Game Pass. I love it. It's great.
I do too.
It's like it is like a blockbuster of gaming where it's like you said, Mike. It's like there's games that you would never even thought to try and play.
There's nothing stopping you from trying it.
And then you're just like, let me try it. And then you end up loving it. There's a bunch of games that I discovered just through Game Pass. But when it comes to just purchasing a digital game, my only gripe with it, besides the fact that you don't really own
It's not
it,
yours, yeah.
is that there's no return policy. I can't trade it with anybody. There's no return policy.
You can return
I'm
the Steam.
Steam is the only service that you can return a
Other
digital game.
companies, you have to argue. It's possible.
You
But
can't do
it's
it. All right,
not
do it with Nintendo.
easy.
Return a Nintendo game that you just
They're
bought.
not
Nintendo will send
Yeah,
return a
Nintendo,
PlayStation
yeah,
game.
they-
Return,
Well, not Nintendo. No.
return a game from any.
I've heard Sony. Yeah, I've heard.
It's
but
not
that's
easy to
never
do if
really
it's
complained.
if it
No,
is possible. it's
Microsoft
not easy to do.
requires you to return it within the first 48 hours,
Mm.
and you
Okay.
have to have X amount of. You have to have up to X amount of time played in it.
Right, which makes sense.
I just dropped 30 hours. I don't like this game. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
lying bastard. You beat it. No, I didn't. I didn't.
I speed ran this.
Yeah,
I did it in 20 minutes easy.
Yeah, I remember I pre-ordered Callisto Protocol. Downloaded it day one.
I'm sorry.
Played. Yeah, exactly.
free now, it's
attempted
free
to
now.
play it, and I was
Not
like,
even worth it for free. I was like,
Apparently.
man. But I was no questions asked. I just went to Steam.
It makes sense on PC though, because your system could be not up to snuff.
Right.
So
Right.
it makes sense on PC. And the time it says what under 2 hours.
Right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
game
but that
made some
gives as a-
crazy hype too.
But as a consumer, though, like
Dude, I bought games I haven't played at all for months, and I was like, "Oh damn, I gotta return this," and then you give it back,
right.
Because it's on sale. I bought
Right.
Walking Dead collection for the Telltale one.
Well, you know how it
It
tells
was like
you
$50, and then like a month later,
Yeah.
it was $4. I said, "Dude,
Yep.
I didn't play this yet. Return."
Yeah.
and then I bought it in 2 minutes for $4.
Yep.
But it worked.
Wow.
I just want that. I want that peace of mind of knowing that if this isn't really what I'm not happy with this purchase. I want to return it. That I could do so.
Mhm.
Yep.
Maybe to put it to another game or
fair.
whatever.
So you want Amazon to come out with a console?
Yes.
Because
No,
the
I'm
return
joking. No,
policy is
no,
gonna be
no.
dope on that, man.
Yeah.
You think Amazon? You think Amazon, Netflix, and these companies aren't going to be the companies that are going to make
mean-
this? Like they're going to make the change more so than anyone.
I mean,
Amazon all
once they
day.
see the business model and it's working,
Yeah.
of course they're gonna.
Because what else
they're
are they
tag
going to
along.
do?
Right.
They're not going to jump into the field and actually make it,
Right.
unless they change the field.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll put it this way: back in the day, when you downloaded a big ass movie online, legally, of course.
I was about to
Legally.
say.
Oh, wait.
Legally.
Easy, very easy.
I'm like, you just ratting yourself out right
Do you
now.
remember?
Legally.
But do you
Like-
remember the amount of time it took you to download, say, a 10-minute music video, or something?
Right.
Like a day or two.
Right.
Like
right,
it
right,
was
right.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like a song would take a half a day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
A picture
56K
would
mode?
take
Oh,
like 10
God.
minutes. But as time progressed, how long does it take you to download a complete 2-hour, 3-hour movie now? 6 minutes?
Yeah, minutes.
Less?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Technology,
so,
man.
So when that happens with gaming and streaming,
Yep.
like now it's like, okay, it depends on the system. Like if you play it on Switch, okay, that stream is not too good.
Right.
You can see the lag. You can I can feel something's wrong here.
Right.
But I played on what was it? Was the thing that got defunct by Google? I forgot completely.
Stadia?
Stadia.
Stadia. Yes.
Stadia.
Google Stadia.
Stadia.
Yes, Stadia. That's what I called it that first. But when I played
But
that,
Phil
right
Harrison
before-
called it on his way out the door.
Yeah.
Damn.
I played it a week before they closed it down, right? I legit was playing a platformer and could not tell that there was any lag
Oh, really?
whatsoever. I looked at my finger, hit the button and the screen. It was legit on point. So I said, when that becomes the norm from something, I played like Nier Automata. I tried it. I mean, I have the real one, but I played it on xCloud on Xbox, and I got past the first part. Like I was playing it, like
Right.
legit on my phone, whatever, with a controller, not on not on touchscreen. But I played it on there, and I was doing pretty well. I didn't really notice much of a lag, but I could tell there was a slight lag. But it's still doable. But when they get to the point, how Stadia was, where you couldn't tell, and that's the norm for streaming, that's going to be it.
Right.
And that's going to happen because that's how technology works.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nearly there a year ago.
There'll always
Right.
be a skip.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you play with the TVs we have now, there's a slight lag
Always
there
a
too.
skip.
So you'll see
That
it
will
there,
cost
too.
me a match. There will always
That's
be
lag.
a skip.
That's
Yeah.
lag. That's what playing online on Nintendo
I have
servers.
I have a question. I have a question for you guys.
But that's gonna happen.
Just left my mind. Never mind.
Oh, damn.
I completely forgot.
That's awesome.
I hate when that
Chad,
happens.
what's
man.
the question?
I hate it too.
That's
Damn
right.
it.
We in
Oh,
our
well.
40s, y'all.
Damn it. Damn it, man.
Well, Matt says PS Plus is already very successful, but they don't need day
Oh.
one games.
I just remembered the question.
Damn it, Matt! you
I
got
just
it.
remembered the question. My bad. Sorry about that. How do you guys think the sales of the all digital versions of like the PlayStation, Xbox, all that? What do you
There's
think?
apparently supposed to be number one, like the
So
Xbox
so
what,
selling.
the S
The
Series S.
Mhm.
That apparently is supposed to be like the top seller at a point.
Yeah, that sells better than the Series X. I heard 3-1.
Well, it's at $300.
That's cool. That
Probably
is
$500.
right.
Yeah, that
It's
price
yeah.
is
crazy though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like even with the power, I thought the Series X was gonna sell more.
Wait until they drop that.
They sell. It's true. It's a lower $100. It's
Wait until they
convincing,
drop
it's
that
compelling.
lower. Then it's gonna sell even more.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dreadpool in the building.
Deadpool.
Yo.
What up, Deadpool?
Deadpool's back.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has returned.
But yeah, digital consoles. I wouldn't want to pigeonhole myself into only having a digital console unless that's all they sold.
Exactly.
I didn't buy a PSP Go when there was a PSP available.
Yeah.
Especially back then.
I enjoy the option. I really
I like
enjoy
being
the
able
option.
to. Yeah.
I only
Ah.
buy physical on a PlayStation 5 or Series X when it's cheaper than the digital. That's the only time. And I
And
think
it's never.
And I think that I might bring it over here, and someone might want to play it. Then I bring over the disc, and I was like, but mostly I'm
You won't
buying
find it
it
on
digital.
clearance.
And I hate getting up. I hate getting up to
Don't
change
be
the
lazy.
disc.
Don't be lazy.
My
I
man
hate,
said,
I hate
getting
getting up to change the disc. I like
Don't
to
be
just
lazy.
go to the screen and select another game and press A.
How many
hate
times you
to
changed
Actually-
the game?
Yeah,
and swap
I'm not,
disc.
No, you know
How many
what?
times you changed the games and played?
I'm not
It
going,
happens.
I'm not going digital.
I
until I
upgraded-
get forced.
I upgraded my the storage on my PlayStation 5, and I remember.
Oh, I
got it,
did. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember when I did it? And Sticks was like,
That was a
Sticks
great
like,
game.
why do you have to install all the games? Why do you need more storage?
They don't need it all.
But I don't
man.
need it all, but I like to have my library accessible, ready to
Mhm.
play. I don't want to have to download the game that I just,
Every time
from
you
the-
switch?
Every
And that-
time.
and, that-
Yep.
and that's,
That's annoying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's annoying, dude.
yeah. I got to figure out how to do that with my Xbox because
They lowered the price on your little, little.
Oh, really?
Proprietary.
Yeah. It got dropped a little bit. But I would say probably wait till Black Friday.
Yeah,
But,
it's dropping. It's been dropping.
So, as far as special editions, I bought the special edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Came in a cool box. I was happy with it. And then they came out with the PS5. I bought it for PS4. Legit came out with the PS5 one and added the DLC to it.
Mm-hmm.
And now the new one obviously is going to be only on PS5. So if I was to get that edition, I'm going to have one on PS4 and on PS5, and it's available on PS5. What I would like to do in that situation, if I bought a digital, would be a digital one on the PC, because then it could be there, and then when the second one comes out, it'll be on the PC, and I could get it there. It'll be on one thing, and that's cool. I don't want to have a special edition for PS4 and then buy a special edition for PS5 and then worry about getting the same game again on the PS5 just so I can have it. Like, it's a lot.
Dreadpool says, I want games at my fingertips.
16 terabytes.
Same.
Jesus, on a Series
Unlimited power.
Yeah.
16. You'll never need to upgrade after that.
Yeah,
You're not even gonna fill that up.
How did you get 16
How do you have
terabytes
that?
on your Series?
What do
X?
you have?
Yeah, that's a good question. How do you have 16? How is that possible?
He's like, you're asking too many questions. Carry on with the podcast.
I mean, explain. I have 4 terabytes on my portable on my.
Bring him here.
And
4 is great.
I legit downloaded my entire Steam library onto it.
He's
just for the
full.
hell of it.
Dreadpool's is full.
Oh, it's what?
What?
Wow.
I was 16 terabytes. Well, it doesn't surprise
He
me.
has downloaded every game in Game Pass.
Everything.
Yes.
Well,
He
if I
probably
if I took all my PS Plus games that I've gotten over the years
God.
and I put them on, so yeah, it'll probably be that.
Yeah.
16.
I have like
a lot.
400. There's like 400 games I got from PS Plus.
God damn.
Same.
And especially, well, that was from
From all the years that we had.
PS3.
Yeah.
Collecting
uh,
dust.
PSP,
I mean, it's free.
PS
so
Vita.
it's like,
Yeah, it was
whatever.
free. No, it has a ton of stuff. I was like, do I have that? That's what sucks about digital sometimes. You'd be like, do I have it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have that game?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I downloaded a Mega Man, maybe Mega Man X4 for PS3.
Do I
I don't know.
I almost bought a game twice because I owned it already and I didn't know I owned it.
I get legit angry
forgot. I was
at
like, oh,
myself.
shit.
There's 2 games
Mm.
that I have in my collection for the Switch Digital. 2 of them I played for like an hour and I'm mad. And one of them I'm sorry, 3. And I'm like, they're
They're
good
yours, though.
games and I want to play them and I'm doing what I'm against. I'm like, I need to play these fucking games. I don't like things sitting there
Right.
that I never touched. I have Moon Raider, which is like a quick Mega Man type indie game.
I got
I
that
played it
also.
for like a little bit. It's actually pretty
Is
good.
that Moon Ranger or Raider?
Raider.
Raider?
Sundered.
He said hacker.
Sundered.
I have
I
Sundered.
played an hour and a half. Awesome game. Waiting for 3 other players for like the past 4 years.
Listen.
4 years.
Listen.
There's so many games like that.
I saw my edition of Sundered last night. I have it for PC. But you know what? It's on the wrong account.
What?
Like I signed into my Epic account with my name, and I got games. I was like, that's where my Batman collection was. Like there was games in there,
Right.
and then I signed up to Level 857, and I have the newer games that I bought. I was like, damn man, now I got
You got
two
2
different accounts,
accounts.
and I can't sign at the same time.
Oh.
So I just have to be like, all right, I get them on Steam when they're $2.
Right.
So it's like I have them there, but that's what sucks. You gotta remember all these passwords. You gotta remember all these different stores.
launchers,
I already have a headache
All
of
the
you
launchers.
explaining that.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
I want
remember-
nothing to
thought-
do with that.
I thought I lost games
Yeah.
at one point because I didn't
Yeah.
know I had 2 accounts. I didn't know I had 2 accounts. So I
Chill.
was like,
That's
what
when it gets
happened?
out of control.
What happened to this game? I have it, and it wasn't there. I was like,
And
they just took my game away.
My head is already overwhelmed with passwords and usernames that I have to
Yep.
remember.
Oh,
period.
God.
And now I have to do that with games. Fuck that shit, man. That's too much.
Well, the fact
That's
that
too
these
much.
the handheld consoles can actually read all the launchers and put them into one thing, which is cool. But you do have to sign into all of them,
Yes.
which is still a hassle.
You
I
do.
just prefer it to be. You can put it all in Steam also.
You can.
So that's pretty much what
Side
everyone
loaded.
wants to do anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not bad if you set up your collection.
I'm
the
good.
Right way, the right way
I'm all right.
with pictures and stuff. It's cool.
I'm all right.
You can put your special
Damn.
edition. No, because you don't like handheld.
I'm saying I'm
Yeah.
good.
But if you had a Steam account, I think you'd enjoy it.
I'm all right.
I know you're all right. You don't have to tell me.
Dreadpool said 1 terabyte internal, 1 terabyte expansion card, 1 terabyte NVMe USB, 1 terabyte SATA USB, 12 terabyte spinner drive, and a couple other USB drives. I move around. You can only have 3 USB drives.
I don't
Yeah,
even
you
know
can't
what
Oh,
play
that
it.
is.
wow. So
Oh
he's
no, that makes
unplugging.
perfect sense. Yeah, that makes
Okay,
Yeah.
sense.
so he's
That
he's
is a
unplugging
lot.
Yeah.
hard drives.
Yeah,
if that's
and
the
he's
case,
moving,
I
he's
get it.
I have
moving
about
games.
50
He's
terabytes.
moving games back and forth.
Yeah,
I
he's
gotcha,
moving
I
stuff
gotcha.
back. Yeah.
I guess that makes it.
Then I got about
okay.
50 to 60 terabytes around. Yeah.
All drives about 98%.
Now, I was thinking at one time, I was like,
It's time to
Jesus.
delete.
what I
or
was-
time to buy a new one. Listen, you got to have a backup of all those drives too, because if something happens,
Yeah.
that's the
Oh, yeah.
problem.
I
That
was
happened
just
to me.
thinking.
Especially
Oh,
the
really?
spinner
That
drive.
happened to me.
You got wiped?
No, what happened? The first external I bought for my Series X, it just crashed.
Everything
Mm.
gone.
But you can download that stuff again,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
which
I
is fine.
lost.
I got it back, but
Austin is gone.
I had external hard drives with a ton of music on it.
Mm.
One of my cats jumped on it.
Ooh. And no
Done.
backup.
Gone.
No backup.
Yo, cats stay
Yeah.
scheming and
Right, I
sabotaging
didn't
your
have
life.
a backup, so I created a backup. Right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm backing up all this music, putting it back on my iTunes. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Cat jumps on it. Again.
Oh, that cat would be headless. That cat would be headless.
And I'm
And
like,
now it's up for adoption.
and now I'm on Spotify.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The cat's head is on the wall. It's on the wall now.
No, the
Taxidermy.
cat is just fine. The cat is just fine. I am now on Spotify.
The music is now in the cat.
It's now in the cat.
Music's in the cat.
The hard drive you knocked over is now inside of you.
Bro,
You did this. You did
Oh
this.
my lord.
I was so mad.
Oh man, it's
That's
the worst.
yeah,
But
that-
at least memory is dropping in price. I got to give them that.
That's true.
Yep.
But
Yep.
that's
Those
you
something.
drives
do
are
have to have a
coming-
backup of a backup of a backup.
Of
You
a
do.
backup
You
of a
do.
backup.
You do.
Yeah.
Especially if you care about the stuff and owning it.
The cloud, man. is
But
the
that's why
perfect
people are like,
backup.
you should just stream it. You should just stream it. Like nothing's gonna happen. It happened. It happens. These stores close.
Mhm.
All of these stores from all these video game systems are closing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen to everything.
Mm.
It's ridiculous. That's
No.
why I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why I still have all my PS3 games outside of the store digitally. But that's because you have to nowadays because they take it away from you.
Yep.
How else am I gonna play freaking hardcore Uprising? Like how? You gotta have it. You gotta have a way to get it.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah.
make a way to get it.
It's like, oh,
Arr, arr.
There are ways to get all of these games
Jeez.
that they steal from you.
yeah. Well, hopefully they improve game preservation
Well, people
or
are
have some
trying.
sort of a plan for it in the future. I know
The only thing they're doing
Phil
for game,
Spencer is
No.
all about it. He's all about
The
it.
only thing they're doing for game preservation is writing the name down.
Yes.
That's about it. So you know that it came out at some point.
That's the best.
Yes.
Remember this?
Cataloging it.
Mercs,
yeah.
1993.
Pac-Man original. Okay.
That's
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah, man.
We cataloged every game. That's it.
Yeah, I would hate to re-download that.
8
I remember
terabytes.
I lost was it 8 terabyte of movies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was
8
like, oh,
terabyte
I'm
movie.
never downloading this again.
Oh, that hurts.
Due to how things work out, I downloaded everything that was on that drive very much faster than what I did to begin with.
Well, good. That means there's an improvement in
And then
technology.
some. Yeah. Yeah. And then some. So
Terrible.
yeah. Now I have a 14 terabyte drive for movies.
Mike, how's your Game Pass library looking right now? Is it a lot going on, a lot of action going on, or is you've been able to catch up on what you've been downloading?
Oh, my backlog is forever.
That's everybody's.
Yeah.
Backlog is forever.
There's no
See, my
catching up.
problem is
Never ends.
I get a game in front of me. I can't play another game until I finish it.
Good.
So
That's what I try to do.
yeah.
I wish I
so-
can do that with most.
Y'all a
games.
bunch of game testers.
Damn.
Yeah, a bunch of game tests.
You're just
And then
shaming
when
everybody?
I do, it's when I do, it's because I want to play multiplayer with somebody. So I'll play a night of Warzone or something like that, and then I'll lose a night, and then I have to go back, and it's kind of. I'm never gonna have a lot of games downloaded just because I don't have the time.
Mm.
I ran into that conclusion like the other day too, because I was like, oh, the games I've been playing. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even play Sea of Stars this week. I can't even have time for one fucking game. I'm like, this is not what I want
Yeah,
going
'cause
on.
You
Like,
gotta
this is not
balance your work. You gotta balance your
I will get to Horizon.
everything.
I will get to Horizon 2 that I bought last Black Friday. I will get to
shit.
it. I will
Right?
get to it.
I didn't even buy it.
I have not caught up on Horizon Forbidden West,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
God of War Ragnarok,
Same.
Yeah, same here.
Spider-Man.
I
I,
started
haven't even
playing it,
played
but,
Miles Morales yet.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that should be a.
Well,
Oh.
first and
that's
foremost.
4 hours,
That's
so you
quick.
can knock that out pretty quick. You can do that in a day. That, it's a
4
very
hours?
Like
quick.
8
Game is
hours.
quick as
It is
hell.
quick.
dude.
Like
Is
8
it?
hours.
But you're gonna want
I'd
to do all
say
the side
about
missions
8
and
to
stuff. I
10.
did all the side
If you do
crimes
all
and stuff.
if you do all the side shit, 8. If
Yeah.
you're running through it, 4.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Right,
Al,
but
you
no
beat
one's
it in
gonna
like
play
4.
that.
You didn't
Yeah,
do
we
side
did
shit, right?
that- yeah, it was like 5, maybe
So
5
it
hours.
was DLC, is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
Like
was.
else.
It was.
It was the best DLC. Stop
That's
it.
awesome. It was awesome. It was very good.
I would gladly pay for DLC over some games easily.
Yeah.
I was talking to a coworker of mine. He just messes with MMOs all the time. And he
Oh,
just,
God.
he loves his Baldur's Gate. He loves all these other games. He's like, "What have you been playing?" And I told him about like Sea of Stars or whatever. And I'm like, "I just finished The Messenger like 2 weeks ago." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been sticking to indies because I can actually finish those games."
Yeah.
Yep.
I said, God of War Ragnarok. I'm not doing that till next year. Spider-Man 2. I'm not touching till next year. What's the other one that I haven't played? The Jedi Survivor. Not touching that till next year.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, dude,
I
that's-
finished
that's-
that.
And that's first on the list because I'm like, I'm in a
Oh.
Star Wars type of mood. So I'm like, I want to play that before the other ones.
Oh,
But
man.
I know these are like 30+ hour games. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
love them all, but like, I don't have the fucking time for this. I
It's
don't.
tough. It's tough.
I don't. I got to quit one of the jobs.
You can
Yeah, quit one of the jobs.
you could probably get through Jedi Survivor straight through in 12.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
But
very
you gotta
hard.
go
You gotta have
straight
tunnel-
You gotta
through.
be
Tunnel
You gotta
vision,
go
man.
straight
Tunnel
through.
vision. You could
Yes.
When I played the last one, I
cannot-
legit was like, no, I'm just playing this, dude. This is
I
my shit.
God, I am. That's one of my very weak points. Is I'll be story mode, squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that
Head
in Spider-Man
towards-
2 right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
look at
I was
that.
like,
Oh, is
dude,
that a
I can go
is
right
that
to the
a
mission
side
right there.
mission?
Oh, what's that? Somebody's
know.
getting robbed. Someone's getting robbed. I gotta
Right.
stop. 'em.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
I'm
that
sorry, I
movie
have to go mining for this gem. That has nothing to do with my story, but I gotta have it. I'm
Yeah.
off. Let's
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Yep.
There's especially because I don't really know much about Jedi Survivor. I've been avoiding spoilers and everything, but I saw this one thing where just a move that the character did, and the move was just like, I said, "Oh God, I gotta play that." I was like, that move was fucking crazy. I'm like, "Holy shit, dude!" And I know I eat up that stuff. I love it. The first one, I love the first one to death.
I didn't even get through that one yet.
Oh,
I didn't even get through that
Ooh.
one.
That
I have
one
it
was-
twice.
That one was dope, dude.
That was so
Not
good.
Fallen Order was
That
great.
oh my
Actually, I
God.
have it 3 times.
Fallen Order was amazing.
Three at a time. Good to
It's not out there.
And then you had right after that.
There goes 4 then. There's 4.
But yeah, like it's inevitable what's gonna happen with the gaming industry, and I dread.
Dreadful.
Oh,
yeah. Dread like
I-
dreadful.
I dread it happening because I'm such a diehard for the physical editions and growing up that way with it. But it's
It makes
what
it special.
happens.
It makes it more special to me.
It is what
Yeah.
happens to this type of media, and it doesn't surprise me. But it is gonna hurt when it actually does happen.
Yeah.
But maybe there is some company that will still make some physical editions of stuff that I would want to buy.
I think there will though.
You probably have to special order it.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
I think there will. I think there definitely will be something like that.
Mm.
you're gonna have to pay for all that shipping.
Well, indie titles is another story.
And yeah,
that might be hard to do,
But you know what's
especially if they don't have the money to do it.
You know, it's crazy how we're talking about like things changing as time goes on. It just made me pop up in my head. And we talked about this on another podcast as we were talking about how multiplayer has changed, right? Like how couch co-op is like a thing of the past. And
It
like
was
Oh, yeah.
dinosaur.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
now
But
everything is multiplayer online.
came
and-
back.
Yeah.
Right.
They still make a local co-op though.
Yeah.
No,
They
it
still
came
have
back.
games-
It's come
it-
back.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
It came back with a vengeance in like the last 2
No,
years.
it's still
Yeah.
a damn thing.
Like we just
Yeah.
had Sonic 4-player, Mario 4-player,
yeah.
same week.
Local, yeah, same week. And local,
And beat 'em
Couch.
ups are still
still easier to do it
strong.
online.
Beat 'em ups are still strong, so those are all local co-op.
Beat 'em up to the local.
So that
Yep.
is very encouraging that something like that was going away and becoming exclusively multiplayer online is making a
Well,
comeback.
people are still begging for them to be exclusive online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think that, like we were saying
Part of
before,
the
with the
reason-
physical and digital, it should be an option.
yeah.
Give people the option for both at all
Yeah.
times.
If you want me to pay $80 for your game, it better be physical.
And then honestly, part of the reason why it's coming back is because it's easier to do a local multiplayer than it is to do online.
That's tough.
It is, yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
it's
On
tough.
the
It's
Switch.
less resources. It's cheap.
On the
It's
Switch.
cheaper. It's
Well,
easier to do
yeah.
with good performance.
Well, you have
know?
to know how to do it also.
Well,
That's
and
another thing.
as the demographic continues to get younger, parents are trying to protect their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep them in the house.
Keep in the house in a cage.
Yeah, the cage. No.
Keep them in the house in the cage.
At
Yeah,
least at
that's-
their
oh,
friend's
man.
house. They can go to a friend's house still.
Is that a thing still?
I mean, if it's local co-op, they can.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's an
That you
actual
gotta ask
question.
that question?
Is that
Yeah.
is that a thing that people still go over each other's
Do
houses?
kids go to other people's houses?
I don't even know.
I don't know. Man.
I don't trust people.
They don't even want to go to school. They
It's not
don't
even
leave the
going to
house
school.
at
I
all.
don't know, it's just-
It's dangerous out there.
It is. It's very now local co-op, man. Yeah, exactly. Dreadpool said local co-op made a comeback when they were forced. Yep.
Yeah, it's socially separate. It's that's the odd thing.
Yeah.
When nobody could be together. It's like, here you go. You can play this co-op. Excuse me.
Everybody's now doing it out of spite.
You came with a free
And
match.
you
6
tell
feet my ass. Come on over, John. Well,
You
it's
tell
funny
people what
because
they can't do, they'll do it.
Yeah.
some of before my oldest went to college, and he was gaming with his buddy. His friend would come over. They would spend hours playing like Trackmania right next to each other, playing games like Speedrunners, which
Yes,
is
I remember that.
completely. And then when they wanted to play Halo, like Master Chief Collection, his friend would have to whip out his laptop and fire up right next to the television. that was their local co-op is
That's
over right.
Yeah.
And
It's like a LAN party.
Yeah.
It's like a land party.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
My nephew,
Right next to each other.
That's what the first Xbox did.
my
Yeah.
nephew.
I did it. Like we used to play
System
8-on-8
link.
Halo games.
8
I
on
was
8.
You did that,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
In
did
the
that.
same house.
8-on-8.
in the same house. Sorry, mom and
Oh,
dad.
I used to haul a big ass computer and monitor over to a buddy's house. We used to do PC LAN gaming way back in the day.
Yeah, we used to play. Was it freaking 3D?
Doom, Duke
No,
Nukem,
Duke Nukem
Quake.
3D.
Duke
Yeah,
Nukem.
we used to do
Yup.
that.
Oh,
Yeah. Never 8 on 8 though. That's crazy.
No. It was Capture the Flag. Those games used to last for hours.
That's like a legit
Ah,
party.
yeah.
That's
That
a
was
legit
every
party.
room in your
Yeah.
house.
That's
Yes.
a party.
Somebody's
Yeah,
in the
dude.
bathroom playing it.
It was 4 people. It was 4 people per TV.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
dude. It was so dope.
Oh, so you, okay. There wasn't
Yeah.
4 different everywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Oh,
So
damn.
your
30 in
dad,
the-
your dad wasn't like, what the hell happened to the electricity?
I don't know. 3:30 in the morning. You're on your 7th
good
bag
question.
of Doritos. Yeah, it's all good.
That's a good question.
That's awesome.
That's dope. That's really, really dope.
Yeah, man. Those are the days.
No,
But overall, it's gonna be bad for the collectors.
my nephew was playing with his best friend who lives down the block
Mhm.
online.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
What
why
game
don't
were
you
they
just?
playing?
I forgot what game it was.
Some
I don't
games
know.
are only
No.
online. Co-op.
It was a FIFA.
Oh gosh,
Yes.
it's like 16 players.
But I'm like, why don't you just? Where is he? He's like, oh, he's right down the block. I'm like, what are you?
Oh no, they're not playing on the same team.
He's like, I'm in my drawers. I ain't trying to get dressed.
my drawers.
Like, fuck. Trying to do that?
Nah, man, they got their own chips,
That's how it
their
is.
own soda.
Chips.
They're not going away.
The new generation, man. They're gonna go for.
Oh, no, it's how they
they're
grew
go-
up.
They're going all digital.
We grew up with no games. That's crazy. There was no games. There was Monopoly in trouble.
It was-
Sorry.
It was gaming.
That's right.
And Uno.
Yeah.
And Uno. Yes.
Uno ruined people's lives.
That
man.
all Monopoly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monopoly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That game. It takes like 4
Now
days.
even Monopoly has game boards that are video game boards. Get the
Yes.
Mario and the
That was
Minecraft.
awesome.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Mhm.
Uno.
They count the money for you too.
Monopoly's on the
no
Yeah.
Switch now.
cheating, no cheating banker.
I think.
What? See,
No
this, is,
cheat.
There's always a cheating banker slipping some money.
this is
on.
why I always get livid when someone says, "Oh, there's nothing out. There's nothing to play.
Oh,
My
yeah.
game's been delayed,
I was-
dude. I'm going to kill you." Like there's
no,
thousands
listen,
of
no,
games
no.
I was just
available.
gonna say, do you remember
The
gaming
reason-
droughts?
yeah, like
The reason why they say that is because they played for 2 days, beat the game, and they have nothing left.
Right.
Like they have no.
well, a lot of them.
Nothing.
Well, a lot of them are brought up in the MMO shit. So a lot of them are like, "Oh, my
they
game
need
is not
stuff. They need to
available,"
get fed.
and they've never been tried out different genres. And they're like,
Oh yeah, no.
they don't mess with Mario's. They don't mess with like regular RPGs. They don't mess with like platformers. So
Like
they're
an
like,
only Destiny player. would
"Where's
be
my
like,
game?
"Where's
Where's
my
my
job?
game?
Where's my
Let me
job?"
send them a death threat." Like, dude, what?
Whoa.
What are we doing? Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
There's
Halo-
so
Halo
much to
2.
play.
There
Remember,
is.
there'd be one Christmas we would get Jackal and Metal Gear for the NES. Good for the entire year. Good for the entire year. I'm
Yeah.
good. We got a
Well-
co-op and we got a long adventure game. Like,
the second we made our own money, though, that changed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
that
You're right.
changed.
Adulting. Man.
Parents would be like, "Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
That's
now,
it. You
even
better go. I'll get you magazines every month. You better pick one."
but the thing is, it's like now it's this game's available for free. But I want that costume. I want this course. I want this character. Give me your credit card.
Yeah.
$200. I want more.
Yeah.
That wasn't our generation. That wasn't us.
Nah.
That's why I don't play MMOs.
That's Fortnite. That's Fortnite.
I didn't play MMOs back in the day because of that. Because I like games to end. I like games
Mo's.
to have a story. Like I like to be able to get
Games to
different
end.
modes.
Yeah.
But that's what live service is to me now, and that's why I don't jump into them like that either, because they're never ending. They just get all right. What do
Not
you got
unless
this
they're
week?
competitive.
And then they had the stuff like the part of Avengers that I didn't like. You have to play. Oh, could you play every day? Can you play every day for an hour to get the points?
No,
here?
there was some.
Nah,
there were some
over
things
an
on there. I
hour.
was like, dude.
No, it was
Yeah.
over an hour.
No, there was some
You had-
things. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
You had
There
to
was some
put-
missions that were like, I'm not doing that shit.
yeah,
No,
like,
it
You
was
put a
crazy.
ridiculous amount of time into that game to unlock everything, and it's
But
just
that's the
like-
part of live service I don't and can't stand.
But the only
people
thing-
need that to have something that
Yeah.
if that's the only game they have to have something.
But what's messed up about it, even though there's an argument for like Avengers is a perfect example, right? So
Single player was
the
phenomenal.
just about to say the single player was great.
yeah,
it
if
was
it
a
was
g-
just that,
the
it would
game-
never got ridiculed.
The game played great.
Yeah.
Characters played amazing. It's just everything.
But was it Spider-Man?
else.
Was it Batman?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
problem. That's the problem.
That's the thing.
Right.
It's
But
like,
it was close.
it was an 8 to 10 hour campaign, which is good. You could finish it. You got a wide range of characters, outfits, plays great. But then everything else that's multiplayer with your friends, it feels kind of like, all right, what are you telling me to do here? I gotta pay. To get this challenge. I gotta do this. This is now
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
You turn something good into something stupid.
And they
For
had
money.
they had good expansions. The Black Panther one was
Awesome.
really good.
No, those are good.
And that was
but that was
free.
single player.
That was free.
Single
Mhm.
player is where they excelled.
all of it was free. All
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Everything,
for the
every character was
suits.
free.
Except for the costumes.
Except for the-
Yeah, the costumes.
Yeah.
Yo, they caught me with a couple of them costumes.
They called me with two.
I
They
ain't
called me
mad.
with two.
I'm mad. That,
Well, after they fail, it's all free.
that
It's free
I-
now.
I do
It
miss that game
was.
though. I do miss that
it
game.
was.
Oh, it's gone now, right? It's
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Damn, I should download everything.
That was September.
Oh, all the suits are gone and stuff.
Everything's gone.
Oh, well, I don't know if the store is still active, but I know the game.
If it is, we
got
should probably
delisted.
download everything just because.
So wait, you can't
They might
play.
take
you
it away
can't-
from us.
You can't play online anymore.
I think the servers are still up.
It should be right,
I think.
I would think.
guys.
it
We
is
still got to beat
up.
that raid, man. Come on.
Chill,
Yeah, we do. We have to beat that raid. We almost beat that
What
raid.
read?
Chill, man.
The raid.
You better read that raid.
Chill, man.
We're gonna beat
That's
that
all we
raid.
gotta do.
Chill, son.
We got YouTube.
We
for
could
that.
do
We
that.
can watch it.
We can do that.
We
Chocolate.
were right there. We were right there. We can watch
Nah,
it.
dude. Nah. And if
After
you had
my
to get-
effort, man. Come on, man.
We can watch the screen say congratulations. That's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna do anything. There's no ending there. There's
Dude,
nothing.
after all that effort of me falling into the room, saving lives.
Yeah,
that was a
was
memory.
crazy.
That was what we got. It's
That
good.
was
We good.
crazy.
That was a memory. That was it.
Yep, yep.
God
Oh,
damn it,
man.
man. I gotta go back. I gotta play it again. I want to play it again.
We will.
You can't. They took it away. That's why we need physical games.
It's gone.
Is it
Gone.
physical or no? Right? Do they sell that physical?
Yeah, it was $5.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's
can buy
worth
it
it. That's
Dude,
worth it.
I
It was
remember.
$5.
Do you guys remember that game, Evolve?
Yeah, that was like $4.
It's a live.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
It came
Evolve.
back
It was
though.
out for like 2 weeks, right?
It
Right.
came back
Mm.
like years later.
Released for $60. 2 months, 2.5 months later, they reduced it to
Free to
like
play.
25,
Damn.
and then it just kept going down.
It pays to wait sometimes. I
Well, we
tell
bought
you.
Yeah.
4 editions. What? 4 editions or 5 editions? Was it 4 editions or 5
Of
Yeah.
what?
of Avengers?
It's something like that. I
You
know
bought
I got,
4 of them.
I got one for Xbox.
And
I
you
got
bought an
one
extra one.
for
And those were all
Why'd you get the one for PlayStation?
40. They were 40 when I bought it, right? Were they 40 or 50?
Yo,
They might-
you're an ass. You're an ass.
I love fucking with you, dude.
You're an ass. I want to throw my phone at you.
But we bought all those full price though, basically. Or either that or $40.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I dropped to 5.
Yo, Mike, we made Chalk buy the fucking PlayStation one because it had Spider-Man. And then it turns out the game was being canceled. He got so mad. We like really got on him to get it.
Oh, my Lord.
You wanted Spider-Man?
Every time that we bring
I
it
didn't
up,
want Spider-Man. Y'all wanted Spider-Man.
I
I
always
didn't
have
care.
to. I always have to.
I played Marvel Spider-Man
It made more
PS4,
sense.
and I was like, yo, I don't need to play Spider-Man in Avengers.
It
I
made-
got the
it
real
made-
Spider-Man.
It made more sense for us to get it on Xbox since we all had it.
Yo, that was
Yeah.
so.
Oh, you don't say.
Yo, I love bringing. I want to go back to the podcast where we like really got on him to get it, and then like clip it to now because it's so hysterical.
Oh,
I
Well,
love
now
bringing it
you'll
up, dude.
have now you'll have 2 versions of the game that no one can get a hold of anymore.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's right.
There you go.
And
There goes some
hold-
positivity.
and also
You
2 versions that
hold
nobody
all
wants.
the leverage now.
yeah,
there
you
you
have
go.
all the power now.
You
John.
have all the power.
30 years from now, you can be like, I got the one with Spider-Man.
Yes. We will see you
Did you
on
download
Pawn
Spider-Man?
Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You better have downloaded them.
And
Or
now
else
you
that does not have Spider-Man.
You have a PlayStation 5. You can play Spider-Man in Avengers, 60 frames.
60 frames.
I
60
don't
frames.
care.
60
60
frames.
I
60
don't
Yep.
care.
60 frames.
Did you get the 60
Performance
frame? You got a
mode.
60 frame shirt, right?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
Yep. Yes, I have to wear. It's actually
You know it's
probably
up
an
to
extra one.
144 hertz now. 200 hertz.
Really?
It's up there now.
It hurts. I don't own that TV.
All right, on that note,
Oh man.
this topic has come to a close.
Yeah.
It is now only downloadable on YouTube. there's no physical.
Yes.
edition of this,
Physical version of the
Yes.
There's no physical purchase of this.
unfortunately. But that's the future, y'all.
Oh my
It is what.
Yeah.
That's right. See,
is
you
what it
can't get limited run isn't going to make this podcast.
No,
They
No,
should.
they can't.
They could.
We'll talk to them though.
Actually, they are making
We'll talk to them.
they are making Retromania with us in it though. So
Hey.
Oh, yeah, yes, that's right.
they're
Yeah.
still making that physical version.
Yes.
That I swear I bought. I swear I bought that. I don't know where that receipt is. I know I lost $40 somewhere.
Level 857 vinyl.
You say foam stars and Spider-Man, 50 frames. I mean, 60
Foam
frames.
stars.
50 frames.
60
He's
frames.
playing overseas.
It sounded like you were having a malfunction. He said 60 frames.
60 frames. 60 frames.
50 frames.
Foam stars.
Wow.
He's having a fucking malfunction.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Zip
well, we'll
disk.
see what the future
Zip
brings.
disk.
We will see what the future brings, and it's pretty much what we said. If you're looking at it how we see it. So,
Get your wallets out for those subscriptions.
so
that-
Mike,
Yeah.
any closing things you want to say about the topic before we go to a close?
Well, what else is there to say? I mean, seriously, it's the days. All right, you see that behind me, and Namco.
Yes.
Let me bring this over. I want to show you something because this is where I think people really have to understand.
The Time Crisis collection.
Okay.
I think it's Time Crisis collection.
Whoever said it, I'm gonna break it right now.
So, back in the day when I was a game journalist, Namco sent this to
Oh,
us
that's right. Okay.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
cool.
because they sold 1 million Dead to Rights, which was a solid game. I think I gave it like an 85, right? And they sold 1 million copies of it. So we got this nice little
wow.
plaque. All of us in the media got this nice little plaque.
Awesome.
And those, I could, if I wanted to, pull the disc out, throw it in, but I'm not going to. My freaking cats broke this thing, so I'm upset about that. But
Cats, I
Yo,
swear to God.
cats are the
Cats
most
are
mischievous.
evil.
I know.
Jeez.
They're adorable, but
They
they're
break
they're
a lot of
evil.
shit. They really do.
And the
Tiny,
sad
tiny.
part is because this is like this part's etched in. I can't really go and have
Ah.
somebody make a new one of these. So
Wow.
I say
Um,
it's cracked. It's worth nothing.
but they sold 1 million of these, and so back in the day, that was the big driver, right?
Mm.
Now they'll do that easily without selling a single disc.
Yeah.
And
No fanfare.
they're doing that because people are buying it. So there aren't enough of us out there in our generation of gamers, and I'm including all 5 of us, that can sustain physical all the time, forever.
Mhm.
I
It takes a
think
lot of
that
space.
I think that day of physical games, there's gonna come that day to where Best Buy is not gonna sell those either. If they even,
Oh yeah.
I don't even think they do. I think everything is a code now.
No, they still sell the games, but they don't have a huge inventory at all. At all.
Yeah.
So
They have one game on day one release.
right.
You guys want it? You want it?
I
And
got
they'll
my
be
spot.
there.
I got
Dude,
my-
they've had day one releases for months, for years.
Damn.
What was the game?
Wow.
What was the game? It's like open world, like when you had the little fight. There's like tornadoes and stuff around, and you can like glide everywhere with the grappling hook in the jungle.
I don't know.
Comrade.
Just cause.
Yes,
Just
Just
Cause.
Cause.
Oh, right, okay, all right.
Why did I
just
remember
like
that with that
think of a
reference?
stupid
Bro?
reference. But that game came out, and it's funny because you shouldn't put day one on the cover,
I'll be
Of
sitting
any
there
game.
for a hot minute.
especially if it's not like Spider-Man day one. I have the day one, but that's gonna probably sell. But that game, It was 4 years later.
Which one was this? Which
Four.
4? Really? Wow.
4. Just Cause 4 said Day 1 edition. 4 years later on the shelf.
Wow.
And I was like, that didn't really help you guys at all.
Yeah.
Especially for collectors. Damn.
Day 1. It came out every day. Every day is day 1.
Every day was day one.
First print is still sitting here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first day I've seen it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Kind
Day
of
one for
is.
me.
And that's the unfortunate thing about physical, because not everything sells.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the inventory just sitting there.
Unfortunate.
How about shovelware from Wii U? How about that? Or Wii.
That's physical.
The Wii.
That-
Yeah, all that's physical and it's still in a trash dump somewhere.
Shit.
All those tennis rackets, all those golf clubs, all that's physical.
Yeah, that was a lot of shit they sold.
Yes, a
Wow.
lot,
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of accessories, man.
That's another story.
Wow. Crazy.
So, Mike, it has been fun.
Oh, this has been wild.
No, it's awesome having you on.
And definitely please tell everybody where they could find you.
Yes.
So you can find us on, I know this might be foreign to people. You can find us over on Rumble. That is our new streaming platform. It is a kind of a young streaming platform, but they're really kind of pushing gaming. So we've moved over there for pretty much all of our everything. Our NLG show, which is Tuesday nights at 9:30. I stream Thursdays, Fridays, every other Monday, and then sometimes during the weekend. So we have a lot of content going up there. I mean, everything from, Thursday nights, usually me playing some sort of single player game, or if somebody really wants to play something and I get involved. Friday night is usually our multiplayer night with HDK and me, and then we get people together to play Call of Duty or Exoprimal or Remnant or something like that. Every other Monday is my Monday Night Nitro, and it's a fun. We have a fun time doing it. So that's where we are. We've kind of left YouTube. Everything is still there. If you want to go and see what used to be, but come on over and hang out.
Awesome.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
I will be subscribing. As
Yes.
all of you should be.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, what are you doing?
What's your
What
problem?
are you waiting? What's
Yeah. What's going
yeah?
on?
The hell.
And who knows? You might see us on Rumble also.
You never know. You never know.
Maybe.
Yes.
Well, it's my mission to get you over there.
Exactly.
All right.
They don't know what they're in for.
Oh, no,
I have
we
no
don't.
idea.
They ain't ready.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, we're ready.
They ready.
No, like, no, we're
They
ready.
ain't ready. I said-
They ain't ready.
I
But
thought
we're
you
ready.
I thought you were talking to me.
He thought he said Jay ain't ready.
All right, Mike.
Excellent.
It's been a pleasure,
Mike,
brother.
man.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
No,
man.
this
you,
was
man.
this was a lot of fun, and we got to get you guys back on our show
Hell yeah.
sometime
Yes.
very, very soon. Gordostein's asking for a link. Do you mind if are you?
Oh, go ahead.
Drop it.
Yeah,
Drop
yeah,
it.
let me
please.
drop
Throw it
it
in
in
there.
Drop a link. Drop
Yeah.
a link in
Just,
there.
if it stops, it just try and get it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not sure how that works.
Yeah, we'll make sure
Can approve it.
your return back to the podcast is not going to be a long ass time like getting you on in the first place.
It was part
No,
of
and
it.
you know what? Hopefully at some point, we'll get to one of the things that. So you got 2 years ago. It's been
Feels
2.5
like 8.
Yo,
It feels like a lot. But it's
Yeah.
2
Feels like a
years ago
long ass
right
time.
now.
Yeah.
We got to meet, break bread, and hang out, play some games together, play some Amico together, and I still have that podcast, that live stream up on the YouTube channel, and I just my son Seth, who you guys
Yep.
hung out with you playing Dino Blaster.
Yep,
and
Dino
Ah,
Blaster.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then-
that was it.
then getting as we're talking at Crayola, and he's video bombing,
Yeah.
it was a great time. we're not that far away. Somewhere along the line, we have to meet up again.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
That's
We
definitely.
want to hit up these conventions that if they ever come
Absolutely.
over to the East Coast.
Yeah.
We want to go and.
It would
see
be
everybody.
nice. It's hard to get up to PAX East.
I got it.
But
Mm.
you know, there's still too many games that's in Pennsylvania,
Yes.
Yep.
and
we were
that's
there,
mid
yes.
that's mid range for us. And you know, who knows? Maybe maybe something will come east with E3 kind of dying on the vine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it. We can be so on the search.
We'll keep in
Find
touch.
something. We'll definitely have.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely.
All right.
And the link is in the chat, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
So
Let's
go
go.
Thank
click
you.
that and hit
Thank you.
subscribe.
Yeah, see, Dredd was there. He said almost 3 years. He said loved emoji charades. That was a lot of fun.
That was
yes.
Emoji
that
charades
was so much fun.
that was out of
I got-
control. Too fun.
I got
forgot
some
about that.
great video of that.
That was a
And,
sleeper. I was like, emoji charades.
was
Like,
a-
okay, I'll give it a shot. And I'm like,
Yo,
this
Chalk
is-
was killing it on that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I
Yeah.
just knew random dumb stuff. I'm like, all right, this useless knowledge is getting put to use.
Yes.
Like, that's great.
My head is just empty. At least you had something. At least you got the pop
That was a lot
culture
of fun.
references.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely.
Oh,
And we're
yeah.
looking forward to doing something like that again.
Hell
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Until next
absolutely.
time, Mike.
And I mean, if anybody is interested, I know, this Saturday we're going to be showing off some of the Intellivision Amico stuff with me and the kids. So
Awesome.
time to be determined. It's probably going to be early afternoon, but we're going to show Rumble what this thing is all about.
Awesome.
Sweet.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Okay.
Awesome.
All
Got to
right.
tune into that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'll see us in the chat if we can make it there. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and
All
then
right.
very soon we'll see your channel up there.
Indeed.
We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look. Definite.
All right, man.
Mike, pleasure, man.
Pleasure was mine. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Take it
Oh.
easy.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Take care. Until
Thank you.
next time.
Hell yes.
All right.
Definitely gotta get to one of those things.
Yeah, man.
I miss doing events, man. Events
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Yeah, it's been a minute. And now that we're post-pandemic, it's about time.
No excuses. Except
starting-
for gas. We got to find a way to.
Who's paying
get
that
to
gas?
these places. We just got to find a way to get to all these places.
It's like it takes gas.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do next? News, or you want to do the games played?
We could jump into news and get it out of the way.
They're pretty
Yeah.
quick either way. So.
And then we could talk about the one game we played. Pretty much.
yeah.
So I guess it is time.
Time for what?
The news. Oh yeah, you like that nice and clean.
I was passing breeze.
No, it was not,
No.
man. No, it was
Nope.
not.
Just
Stop it.
Sir,
Stop
come
it.
on.
Stop it.
Just the beginning of it.
Stop lying to everybody.
Stop it.
You have to remember the titles to all these nonsensical.
Yeah, because they all sound the same.
It's the beginning of passing breeze.
All right.
All
Going
he's doing
through
is
real
a-
quick.
Turbo, I'm turbo, I'm turbo.
I like that, yeah.
All right, Batman Arkham Knight reportedly adds and then removes Robert Pattinson's The Batman suit.
What gives?
Okay.
I don't know. They wanted to do it and they took it away. All right, that's that. Capcom's releasing unannounced major title by March 2024.
Oh, I know what that is.
Okay.
You don't know what it
Shut up, yeah.
It's a chip, yeah.
is. Nintendo patent reveals new dual screen detachable console.
Oh dear.
Don't care.
I wonder what it could be called.
Don't
No. And PlayStation 6 release date surface. Fans complain, of course, it's too early.
Yes, it is too early.
I agree.
I don't
I
care.
just bought my
They
PS5
can
2
say
weeks
whatever
ago.
they want. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
I can tell you the release date of PlayStation 7. It doesn't matter. It's usually every
20,
8 years.
30.
Yeah.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
know.
somebody post me up for it. I want to be the news of the day.
We could do that.
PS7, it's coming out soon.
Yo, we should do that for
What?
like mess with people for news. Six says it's coming out and blah blah blah. And have his
Yeah.
face like this, like oh, no.
Dude, I'm right about pretty much everything.
Yeah. Hey.
Just go back and look, man. Pretty good.
Wow.
Nah. Not
Except
at
for,
all.
except for the predictions.
Yeah. I think you got one
I
right.
won last year, so sure.
You won last year, yeah. One right in the past 5 years.
Yeah, that's more than everybody.
To be honest, I'll win it though.
He won.
That will win it.
We just win one. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need.
All right, let's get into what we were talking about. So, Batman Arkham Knight. They, I don't know. Like I didn't even know they're adding suits.
Didn't know that either.
I saw a picture of it.
It's not a mod.
I thought it was a mod.
No, it was an official release.
What?
They kind of like shadow dropped the freaking
DLC.
But yeah, like
the
what-
DLC.
But my question is, if you're gonna drop that into that game, why not make a slight big deal of it? You know what
Well,
I mean?
Batman's not in the game,
Right.
so how are they gonna get a Batman suit?
Right.
No,
So Robert
Arkham
Pattinson.
Knight?
It's the
it wasn't Gotham Knights. It was Arkham
Arkham
Knight.
Knight.
Arkham Knight.
I was about to
Arkham
say, I'm like,
Arkham Knight.
what do you mean?
I was
sir?
like,
It's Batman.
I thought there was
It's called Batman Arkham
honestly
Knight.
thought there was gonna be a
But-
joke followed after it. I'm like,
That's
no,
what
he
I
wa-
thought.
He was.
It was just a Batmobile.
Yo, I thought the
How
same
could
thing.
the
I
Batmobile
thought it
wear
was
a
a joke.
Batman suit?
I thought there was a J joke,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm like,
thought-
wait,
yeah.
there's nothing.
No,
to follow
no.
that?
I
It
was
sounded
gonna
like
get
a
that
setup,
term.
man. I'm like, oh wait. Okay.
If anything, drop the theme that they had also.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
that. That would have been pretty cool.
I think they
and
did.
that
I think they
Batmobile.
did.
I mean, if they wanted to get like something stirred up for this release after all this time,
Right.
for the newer release for the Switch,
I would go back to play that game.
why wouldn't you?
I
add
want
that?
I always want to play those games.
But I wonder if it
always-
comes down to licensing. But it's in there, so what's the problem? Why would they snatch it back off?
I didn't read the full article to know why they took it off.
because they can.
Because it's digital.
Where's the trigger?
Where's the trigger?
Where's the DLC? Where is it?
Well, the tweet that the X that they put up.
I'm not wearing.
Ugh.
They put up. I'm not wearing hockey
Was-
pants.
No, this guy Medi
Bats.
was pretty mad about it. He says, "What the?" He says, "What the f? Epic Games Silent the Bad Suit update." This isn't a mod, by the way. There's no way they do all this modeling and they take it out. Like, all right, that's news though, right?
That sucks because I was gonna fire up Arkham Knight. Oh, well.
Nah.
Yeah,
You can't get that.
is what it is.
You can't get that.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton all the way.
But why would they take it away? I don't get
Yeah,
why they
that-
would take it away
That doesn't make any sense.
since they offered it to buy. What if you bought it and they just snatched it?
They're imitating.
You had to buy it? I thought it
Is
was
it free
I
download?
thought it was a
I
free
thought it was a
download.
free
I thought it was free also.
Because there's no way.
Well, they said have a field day with it, whatever. I mean, they didn't say it was worth
They
it.
they probably meant to sell it.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
They're like, oh shit, they didn't.
They're like, hold on, wait, we can make money off this.
I guarantee.
Shit.
Yeah,
You didn't put a price tag on it, did you? No. Oh shit, take it off. Take it off.
Well, it is Warner Brothers.
It was supposed to be $5, stupid.
$10.
Put that shit for free. It's not free.
It's like, well, we did sell a $99 DLC when the game first came out. Let's give them something else for free. It's too much
Well-
money. Sorry.
Yo, you butchered that, man.
It was. It was
You
bad.
butchered that.
It was
joke.
supposed to come out faster.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
butchered that.
It was supposed to come out
My man
faster.
said that.
Yo, you were fighting with yourself, bro. You were-
And legit, everyone was quiet, waiting for him to finish. And I'm
I
like,
should have said $100. I should have said $100.
And I was
That was
like,
in my head. and I
Al,
tongue-tied myself.
kudos to Al, because I said, oh, you need to drop that right
dude,
now.
it
And he
was
dropped
like-
it right when I
Everyone was
thought.
looking at it. It was
You're
like
struggling.
It's like time slowed down. We were just like
They dropped
we were
that
caught-
I couldn't process the 1999. I couldn't. Yeah, it messed the whole thing up.
We were caught in the Matrix. We were just like, what's going on?
It was funnier in my head. It was funnier in my head. Yeah, that was bad. Bad execution.
Oh,
Tough crowd.
man.
Tough
That
crowd.
was-
Next time. Next time.
That was worth
Would
it.
this suit entice me to play the game again? Probably not. I don't really like the ears.
Just walk very slow up to your enemies.
As you- but I mean, yeah, it would have been cool to have it in at least.
Yeah.
I didn't like the
Especially
Robert
if it was-
Pattinson one anyway.
You
Especially
didn't
if
like
it was
that suit?
The suit was cool. I just didn't like his acting.
You didn't like
Wait,
the
wait,
I'm
movie?
sorry.
wait.
Wow.
You lying bastard.
First you didn't
First
like
you didn't like the cowl, now you like the suit and hate his acting. Dude, what are you talking about?
I didn't
so
like the no.
confused.
The
No, he
ears
didn't
are
like-
too small. The mask is okay. The ears part is too.
You just
small.
said
too much jaw.
no. You just said you liked the suit, but you didn't like his acting.
No,
what that got to do
the
with
suit after the freaking cowl. is
Hold
bad.
on. Make it make sense.
I thought you didn't like the commissioner. I thought that was your only gripe.
That wasn't the only gripe about it.
So you just really didn't like the movie.
I fell asleep through the movie a lot of times.
Dude,
You
this
lied
is
for
That doesn't
years.
matter.
No,
Yeah,
I
he
fell
stayed
asleep.
lying.
Yo, first of all,
Years.
Fell
Turbo,
asleep a lot.
you're a tired dad. That doesn't really matter.
It exhausts me, but I fell asleep through that movie.
So you're thinking that this costume will put you to sleep.
I wanted to see how it looked in game at the very least. I did
Oh
want
my
to see how, but I'm not gonna pay for that shit.
The
All right.
Batman was good.
All right.
That
Batman
movie,
movie.
I watched it a
Regardless
bunch
of
of
what this
times.
guy
I've
said.
seen that a bunch of times.
It was a long.
yeah.
It was a long movie. But
I
it
love
was
that
good.
movie.
It
I
was a
love
good
it
movie.
too.
I'll see if I can watch it with one eye open.
All right.
Wow.
So moving on.
Yeah.
Capcom releasing unannounced major title by March 2024.
Bruh.
Now, the question is.
What's the game?
The question.
Oh, sorry.
is, what is this unannounced major title?
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Chalk
right
nose,
now.
chalk nose.
I know what it is.
Chalk
You want to
nose.
leave it for predictions?
Dino Crisis.
No, chalk nose. He's gonna reveal it right now.
Dino Crisis.
Gotta hype it up.
I hate you. But nah, I know what it is.
Dino Crisis 3 remake.
No, it's gonna be.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, here's what I want it to be.
Space.
It's either gonna be Marvel vs. Capcom
Ooh,
or Devil May Cry 6,
ooh.
but it's not gonna be either one because it's gonna be Monster Hunter.
It's gonna be
Ah.
Monster.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's-
makes perfect sense.
Most
That's
likely.
what I thought at first. When at first I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely going to be something that's going to sell millions upon millions upon millions
Yeah.
upon millions. And what is that?
A remake of Resident Evil 5.
Well,
Stop.
no, not Resident Evil 5.
Code Veronica.
Code Veronica is what I want to hear the next remake.
Yes.
But yeah, they could be. It could be a Resident Evil at the Game Awards.
Code
Whatever
Veronica.
this is, it might be announced. At the
I'm
Game
with
Awards.
Dreadpool. I think, even though I wasn't into the series, I think it would just look phenomenal
would
nowadays if
be.
it was Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis would
Oh,
be
yeah.
phenomenal.
I would actually play it if it.
I would play it.
That would be terrifying.
Dude, they could open doors.
That would be
Yeah.
terrifying. I wasn't into it back in the day. It wasn't
Imagine
my
what it
type
looks
of
like
thing.
now.
But if they
Now
fixed it up-
I would fuck with it, and it would be terrifying.
And Capcom knows this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just like they know Code Veronica.
Mhm.
And they are on their Resident Evil kick.
Code Veronica is dated as fuck. That acting is so bad. The scenes are so awful.
I actually came across an article earlier today about. I didn't read the whole thing, but I just saw the headline, and it was
Monster
how,
Hunter.
no Code Veronica. It was how Resident Evil 4 remake set up Code Veronica,
Oh.
a possible Code Veronica,
Oh, I hope so.
and it had. I
It
was like,
should,
whoa.
because that's what's next.
Code Veronica
I
was,
mean,
Actually,
despite
Resident Evil 3, it was supposed to be that, and then Code
That was
Veronica.
supposed to be before 4. Yeah, it was
That's supposed to be
Veronica.
three.
No, Code Veronica was
It's supposed to be three.
Yeah.
was
The
supposed to be
side
3.
mission was
well,
Resident Evil 3.
time-wise, supposed to be 4.
It's in between 2 and 3.
Whatever.
After the success of 2,
Whatever.
they wanted to bank off of the success
Despite-
of 2, so they
Got to do a
they
cash
forced part 3, the
cash
one
out
that
on
came
the
out.
PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah.
despite all the issues in Code Veronica, it's still fucking incredible.
Well,
Yeah.
imagine it being redone like
That's
the new
what I'm
one.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
dude.
I think it's a huge game though, but they did 4 over 5 times.
Yeah.
VR.
They'll have no issues with
Also in VR.
Right,
Veronica.
right.
Remake. There's so many different ones. It's ridiculous.
Ho Veronica.
Old.
That's a different game right there.
I think I downloaded the wrong Code Veronica.
And it's VR only. What?
Yeah, it's only available on OnlyFans.
Guys, I downloaded the wrong Resident Evil. All right, I'm gonna go play it.
Biohazard Whole Veronica.
What do you mean you can go play it? He's not answering.
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
Only released in America.
The one-handed controller. What?
The one.
Well, it's a chainsaw controller, damn it. You can play with one hand.
It's a Wiimote.
The one
Are
hand.
you sure that's a chainsaw? It's a big ass controller. What you doing with that?
Constantly
Oh,
buzzing.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's not the plate. Okay, so we don't know what it'll be, but that would be cool if it was any of those titles. But it'll probably be Monster Hunter, and
It's Final
that'll
Fight,
probably
dude.
be
It's Final Fight.
yeah, it's definitely not that.
Nah.
Surprise me with
Knights
that
of
one.
the Round, man. Come
Surprise
on.
me
It's a
with
beat
that
'em
one.
up, dude. I just
Sir,
called
stop it.
It's Apollo
Sir.
Justice.
Captain Commando.
It says it's Apollo Justice in here.
Apollo Justice.
Ace Attorney
Wow.
trilogy.
Ace Attorney Trilogy.
That's already announced. So let's not do that.
Oh,
It's not gonna be Street Fighter. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Street Fighter 7. What? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Off the immense success
I'd be
of
like-
Street Fighter.
Yeah,
6,
exactly. Yeah.
Street
We're
Fighter
doing another one.
7.
I'd be like, yo, you can count past 2 for like 20 years, and now all of a sudden you jumping from 6 or 7.
Every
in a
couple of
year?
months, a sequel. Like, y'all need to stop.
no DLCs, just
Y'all need to
sequels.
stop.
Dreadpool says,
no DLCs. Just keep making
Dreadpool
sequels.
says he's downloaded the wrong Pumpkinhead movie. Wow. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
I was about to elaborate on that, but it would have been too graphic.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. Leave that one
Rumble,
alone.
rumble.
I'm gonna censor myself before I get canceled.
They put a space in between pumpkin and head.
That's
That's the difference. That's what makes a big difference here.
All right.
but nobody's running away. They're like, oh no, Pumpkinhead's coming.
Okay.
Why is everybody still here?
Got me.
Run for your lives. Why?
You can go.
You go stay.
Oh.
I'm gonna just stay here and see what happens. Y'all go back.
I ain't never scared.
I got this.
All right, moving on.
Dude, I'm about to say something else. Yeah, you might as well move on, please.
Nintendo Patent reveals new dual-screen detachable console, which looks like it could be detachable screen Joy-Cons. Basically,
I don't care.
Chuck's out.
'Cause I don't think they're going back to a portable system. Like, I mean, depends.
I don't think
That's
so
the-
either.
this is
I
the
agree
patent.
with you though, Jay. I think there's a problem with
'Cause you
battery
can
life.
Split it. Well, you can split these, which is weird because what am I going to give you one for the second player?
Like that's what I'm saying. It's like, and how is it going to dock? You know, it's going to dock. So
Someone's drawing up these things and just releasing them.
yeah,
Well, that's how
And they're like, here,
patents usually work that way.
Let's
It's
just
like,
fuck around with the internet.
The
Throw
Wii-
some up
one of
it's
there.
the
just a
reasons-
test usually.
one of the reasons why the Wii U failed is because it had a dual screen complexity going.
But Nintendo was all
on.
for that, though.
They were all for that,
And they banked off it.
for the DS.
They did.
Well,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
a lot of reasons.
But when
why
it
the
came
Wii
to
U-
console, there was a problem. No, for a handheld, it makes sense because the screens are right next to each other. But when the screens aren't, like you take one, you put them in the dock, and then you got one screen here, and now that screen's on the TV. I'm not saying it can't work, but it's just like you got battery life dealing with.
and it wasn't even available for purchase too separately. You couldn't buy the tablet.
I think it was like 80
for the
bucks.
Wii.
That was true too. They were gonna come back in
I
Japan.
thought they
think
tried.
for
They
it.
did.
They didn't. They never did it
They never did it, and it's like,
Nope.
and why? Yeah, it's
because they're
just,
tethered to the console.
It
Like
failed too
each
quick.
one of those
It
tablets. are-
failed too quick.
I don't know. It's like I would.
I think these are a splittable Neo Geo console portable. I think that's the little controller they had.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
this is that,
Yeah.
and it's going to be part of Nintendo's downloadable service where you can put all those games on the little thing. You can
I'd
split it
be
up for 2 games.
surprised.
I mean, knowing Nintendo,
That's not Neo Geo.
that would not.
But if it was something that you can take with you to play all your downloadable stuff from the Nintendo store, from like the free service thing. Well, not free. It's not free,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
Subscription service.
Interesting.
That would be different, and maybe something on the side they can do
They're like,
if they were going to use something like this. It's definitely
they're
not
like,
a
if you look
console.
closely, you could actually turn it this way, shove it up your ass, because this is not our design. This is not our design. So why are you even talking about it?
It is Nintendo's design. But what if it is a I'm not even going to say the word. Their next console.
Oh, there it
What
goes.
if it's their next console and they just said, "Screw it. This is what we want. You're going to buy it. Our next Mario's on here." That's it.
Well, that works.
It's all
that
available
works
on
every
here.
time.
That's it.
Everyone's gonna be like, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Works
Yep.
every time.
Keep
And
crying.
everybody-
I don't like it, but okay.
Yeah.
That's what we just been. That's the secret they have.
I don't like it, but
Oh, you want Mario? Here you go.
Take my money.
It has one button and shoulder buttons. Or
Take my
was
money.
that an analog with shoulder buttons with no
Take my
buttons?
money.
I don't know what that is.
Here
That
goes
might
Mario.
be-
Here's some Zelda. Shut up.
That might be the Nintendo phone.
Oh, this right here.
Yeah, the Nintendo phone. There you go.
the Nintendo phone.
The Nintendo phone.
Yep, you can
Dude,
split
that looks
one.
like a lunchbox with an analog. I mean, it doesn't really look like anything. You can't get anything from
You
that
can
picture.
take one part is a cell phone.
It looks
one
like a
part-
3DS.
One
It's a
part,
3DS.
one part is a 3DS. One part is a cell phone. Boom. Nintendo phone.
Yeah.
Nintendo phone.
Wow.
Stop it. Stop it now.
Phone.
I feel that they
phone.
want to bring back dual screen gaming. I just don't think they're going to do it with the next Switch console. The next console that they do.
Nah, next console should
But
be
what about-
roll up. You roll up the screen.
Yo, that
That's what it is.
But what
It's
if you
a
wanted
pin.
to,
Nintendo
for
pin.
emulation purposes?
It's
That's
tiny as hell.
I think it works for emulation purposes. Like if they wanted to, if you want to emulate 3DS, 2DS, or whatever.
Well,
the-
That's
That's
what I'm
true,
saying.
too.
Well, if they have that in their store,
that's true though.
Down-
how are
download
they
it
gonna?
today,
How are
right.
they gonna get that?
You can't preserve those. You can't bring those back to
You
the
need two
NSO
screens.
without two screens.
You need two
know?
screens.
so that'll be the way they put the DS and 3DS with the Genesis and Game Boy Advance and Game Boy and Nintendo
It makes sense.
and Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then you pop them off near your Joy-Con controllers.
But the battery, yeah, no, you
Turn
have
off the screen.
You have to be able to pop off the Joy-Con controllers from that screen. You
Turn
can't just
off the
have.
screen.
I'm sure they.
And listen, I'm thinking ahead, man. This is what Nintendo's doing.
Yeah.
Part of this.
This is just one patent, too, so
This is the part
Exactly.
Of
You
prediction.
can't. They'll patent a lot of stuff
Yeah.
and not come out with half the stuff. That
Right.
they
One
patent.
button. One button. Can't complain about that.
He said one button. One button.
Atari, baby.
It's
One
just-
button.
It's an Atari emulator.
It's one button, man.
Touch screen. All
That's it.
One button.
One button.
Stop it
You put it in your pocket, man.
It's like those endless runners.
Terrible.
Oh man.
So yeah, I don't know what that is, and I don't see it in their future. But hey, they might. I don't know what all these numbers are on here. So apparently that might be something crazy. It's all touch enabled. You just hug the screen. That's it. But we'll find out, I guess. Patents are everywhere. All right. So
Paula
PlayStation.
Patton. Go ahead.
I was like, what the hell happened? What the hell just
Patton? I said Paul
What just
Patton.
happened? I don't even know what
I
happened.
love it.
Turn felt like coming up again. right.
With a
I
bad
started
joke.
reading
With
it.
a bad joke.
All right. Here we go.
Terrible.
PlayStation 6 release date surfaces. Fans complain it's too early.
Yes, it is. Move
Yes.
on.
Yes.
It is too early.
The answer is yes.
I don't
shit is
think it's
not
ever
even
too.
news.
Listen, whenever a system comes out, the system's already been out for almost 3 damn years. So whenever a system is first made, they're working on the next system. Just because they say they're working on the next system doesn't mean anything. So that's why this shouldn't be news, because it's just them saying within the next 8 years, we're going to bring out the system that is next. And that's how it's worked for the past 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So unless it gets to 20 years between systems,
Right.
oh, that's enough. There's a PS6 coming. That's it. That's the news. PS6 is coming out. Whether it's not tomorrow,
That's my prediction.
literally like 5 years.
Could you imagine if it was like next year? I'd be like, yo, what the fuck are
Wow.
they doing? What is happening?
For $1,000,
Yeah.
and that's not the scalping price.
Yeah.
The
I
smaller
should've
version of the
turned
PS5
that
didn't even
shit
come
off.
out yet. So that's
So,
next.
but do you think it's too
this
soon?
month.
2028?
No.
You think it's too soon? No, come on.
No, this came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, people are getting it just now, but there's some people who get the system a year before the new one comes out, a year after the new one comes out. That doesn't mean it's too soon.
Usually when they make a
It's too soon.
slim, when they make a slim version of their console,
It's
like,
mid.
it's a
It's
sign
like in
of
the middle. Yeah,
it's a sign of them like, okay, we're
Being in the middle.
moving on.
dude, they'll have 5 different renditions of the system.
Right.
They just won't tell you they took out stuff.
Right.
It's like the 3rd version of the PlayStation 5. They took out stuff. They didn't tell you.
Well, it's not news that they're
Right.
working
No,
on.
no.
But
No.
if it was like coming out within a year
they
or
said
change,
next
I'd be
Christmas-
like, y'all stop it.
That's
If
weird.
they said
way
next
too
Christmas,
soon.
PS6 is coming out.
You bugging.
So I hope y'all are ready. It's gonna be. You put it on your head. You just be in the
Book it.
system.
That'd be wild.
That's it. This is not VR anymore. This
We're all
is
about
just
to
the
die in a
system.
video game.
That's it. You
It's
can
about to
feel
be
it all.
sorted out online.
You never have to see people ever again. This is life.
You don't have to. You know, a lot of people would be like, yes, please, yes, please.
Oh man.
And the controllers are way more than you could ever imagine. No.
I don't even want to know what you meant by that.
The gloves, the
Nah,
power
yeah,
glove, the power glove, 2 of them.
All right. Well,
That's what Nintendo would do, right? Power gloves.
Eh,
that's all the news we got for you guys.
all-
That is the news.
That's how we end the news, right? That's it.
That's how we end the news.
Nintendo needs to be
Uncomfortable as
All right.
always.
Surprised they don't.
I have to use the bathroom real bad.
That's unacceptable.
Real bad.
Yeah, I know. About to.
So
end
I'll
this.
be
About
back,
to
y'all.
just.
We're gonna be right back, y'all. Stay tuned because we're gonna announce the winner at the end of the podcast.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. The
Ooh.
monthly game giveaway.
yes, we have a winner.
Oh yes.
We do have
funny
a
because we
freaking
did a-
winner.
we
Very
did a-
excited. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking. You were cutting me off.
Look, I gotta pee.
I know
man.
how I feel.
I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all. Keep talking, guys.
All right. We continue to talk. Go ahead. What's next?
No, I said last week
Yeah.
we gave away a game because of Halloween.
Yes.
So that now we're giving away another one. I forgot that we have a giveaway on this show.
Yes. The official Level 857 monthly game giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, head over to 857ent.com/giveaway for your chance to be our next winner. Oh, actually, you know what? Damn, I got
Yep,
All right.
exactly.
Now go over to that link and bookmark it, because if you're listening to this live, I haven't put up the new contest yet. It will be up tomorrow. Oh goddamn. I was in a rush today. I had to get the winner, the graphic for the winner all done, and I didn't get a chance to put the new contest. But it's gonna be up for the duration of November, starting tomorrow. So make sure you bookmark that page for your chance to be our next winner. We make winners every single month. People who win, they keep telling me, it's like, yo, Turb, I never won anything in my life. Thank you. Thank you very much. We make winners every single freaking month.
You want to be a winner?
I thought you were gonna say we make winners out of losers.
If you want to be a winner,
Yes.
you gotta enter.
Oh
Yes,
man.
if you feel like you've been losing for most of your life, try taking a stab at the Level 857 multi-game giveaway, and you might be a winner at something for the first time in your life. And we're happy. We're happy to be the first ones to make you feel like a winner. Yes, absolutely. Go right now to 857.com/giveaway.
You like this elevator music? This is elevator music. Right?
It is elevator music, right? We're just moving on up. Georgia Wheezy.
Damn, man. Still gotta do that old reference. Somebody else has to move up.
Somebody else has to.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Who is? I can't wait. I love revealing the winners, man.
Dude, even
I
Fat
love
Joe
it.
going up. with
Serious.
the old reference. Damn.
All right.
That's
I'm back,
crazy.
y'all.
Al's
All right.
back.
And we're all here.
All right. We're going
Al-
to talk about the games we played.
Oh, hell
right.
yes.
So what
Real
happened?
quick because we didn't
Well,
play
I'm gonna start because I didn't play shit.
Oh, no. I was going to say real quick.
you
I was
did
going to
play
start with
something.
The co-ops.
You played something?
We're going to start with the co-ops, y'all. Like we always do every week.
We play co-ops.
Yes, we did.
What
Yeah.
would that be, sir?
The one co-op we did play,
Yes.
or y'all played.
What is it?
We know
is
what
it?
that is.
I don't know what it is.
30 double X.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Mega Man X inspired. And we almost
Ooh,
beat that
what's
game.
up with the choppiness
Even
there?
with the skips, because
Yeah, you
that's
should
what
move
happened.
that back so we can see it
Oh.
smoother.
Yeah, the first hour didn't skip.
Yeah.
The
Really?
skips.
Yeah.
All right.
Apologize to people who watched it when
There
it
you go.
started skipping, but it was a great time.
That's better.
The
It's
game-
like a two-player Mega Man
X.
X.
We actually
No
beat
respect given.
No, we're not gonna go there.
Disrespect
No,
and will
no,
not be
no,
lived.
No, we're not going there. Nope. Nope.
So you guys didn't? Did you guys end up finishing it or no?
Last boss.
Was that the
Oh, yeah,
last
made the
boss?
last
That
boss?
was the last boss.
Yeah, that's the last boss,
That was
right?
the last boss, definitely.
Okay.
We're gonna finish the
Because we beat that one boss, and it was like, this is not over yet. This is my last, blah, blah, blah. And then we went down and fought that boss that we lost to. I'm like, yeah, that's the last one.
It's like a Sigma head.
Well, it's like a head, and then you have to fight a version of you, and I think it's a version of me, and then, all in the same.
Maybe something else after
Yeah.
that. We don't even know. But
The
it's
Lee
like
twins.
the Lee Twins. But
But-
it's an awesome game. I like it. I like it a lot.
Game's very dope. The music on that last stage, I was like, throughout
they-
the whole stream, I said, oh, this track's getting downloaded.
And they never made a two-player Mega Man game, right?
Nope.
No.
Not like that.
Except for Mega Man Power Battles.
No, Mega Man game.
Mega Man X4 should have been two-player co-op because
Because you could switch out on the fly and that, right?
No, you could choose who you want to pick. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mega Man 2.5D.
Well, that was the shit too.
That's a great. That's a fan made game. Awesome.
Was that two players?
Yep.
A fan made?
It's a fan made 2-player game.
Oh, but it was a little glitchy though.
No,
Right? Did you get to
just the one glitch that
It like
prevent-
stopped the game.
Well, yeah, because we were on Tornado Man stage and we beat the stage and we're about to fight the boss. I'm like, finally, because the stage was so tough. Right before him,
Oh,
right before him, and it just destroyed everything. I said, I'm not doing that
Yeah.
stage ever again. Damn,
Oh, that was a tough stage.
that stage was
man.
foul, dude.
Those platforms were crazy.
We haven't played it since.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But do you recommend 30XX?
Yes,
I do.
absolutely.
Let's do. Especially if you liked 20X, 20 double X.
But would you
30 double X.
rather skip that one, or would you play both?
We never beat 20 double X.
Because
Right?
it was roguelike.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
completely roguelike.
You could do roguelite, or they call it mega mode in 30XX, which is basically after you die on a stage, you have to do that stage over again.
okay.
But after I beat it, it's beaten.
Yeah, I have to beat it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saves progression, which is good.
And shit that you buy for yourself and upgrades, that stays.
That stays. Yeah, so it is the better, superior game.
That would make it better.
And the soundtrack.
The music is much better too. The music is awesome.
Is it like X inspired though?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm back. Yeah.
I thought it was.
fear me.
That's what I thought it was. No.
Dude, that soundbite is so bad.
Fear me.
Is it worse than?
They're both bad. They're both bad.
I love them.
They're charming,
Oh,
though.
no.
They're very charming.
They're great.
Was there another co-op? Or
It was a multiplayer.
Yeah, it was a multiplayer.
Multiplayer,
Open versus challenge.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
that was Fall Guys. We finally got an
Finally
challenge.
that's
done it.
right.
Finally. we
I
got
was in
Fall
on
Guys.
that. I forgot.
That was funny. That was very funny.
That was a lot of fun.
But that game is funny.
I have to admit, for such a stupid game, it is very clever.
Well,
And
it's a
it is
legit
fun.
game show. It's a game show.
It's fun. I'm not even gonna lie. It is fun, and it gets you mad. It gets you on levels of
It
anger.
does, yeah. I was getting
Because it's so simple,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Well, usually when it's a mess up, it's your fault.
That's always my
which makes
fault.
you angrier.
Yeah.
It made me think on one stage. It was like had the space physics. I couldn't jump on the first fucking platform.
Oh, I think I tuned in on that.
I said this,
and
is
I was like, this is
embarrassing.
hilarious.
I can't jump on one platform.
I was watching you jump, and I'm like, why can't you jump?
and you saw me falling through it. I said, what is going on?
Oh,
But that was me early, and then Turbo started getting angry towards the end.
Oh, you were done.
Yeah.
If you wanna see Turbo
I'm
just-
not drinking again during that. I was like, yeah,
Bruh.
I was
Turbo's
doing
angry
great.
about
I was
it.
drinking. I was just like, get this off. I was like, nah,
Yo,
man.
even when we won, Kev was mad.
He said,
smoking, drinking.
Yeah.
I wasn't smoking.
Jay was like,
Oh,
we
that was
won
the week
that? And
before.
Kev said, yeah, whatever. He didn't give a fuck. He wanted that shit over.
Wow.
He wanted that shit
Nah,
over.
we're going on a streak, and it was like there was a losing streak, and I was like, yo, we're not even past the
Well, we
first
lost
round.
fast a lot.
Yeah, I was like,
At the end, it was like 3 first-rounders in a row. I said, yo.
Yeah, we're
Can't
not
go
going
out
out
like
like that.
Because commonly we
We
were, it
were
was
past it,
it was
too.
the round before the last we kept down.
yeah, we kept doing round before and last.
Well,
doing
even
it for
when we
a
were
while.
passing, other squads are doing it because we were doing squad mode, and all 3 of us were one team.
Yeah.
So even if one of us passed it, if the other team passed us, then we're out.
What's cool about that game, which I didn't know, is like there's so many customizable like matches you can do. So like if you
Yeah.
want to get us against Media Glitch, we could do our own little challenge with
Yeah.
everyone from their team, everyone from our team, and that's it, no one else,
Mhm.
and just do the obstacle courses,
Mhm.
and that's pretty awesome. That
Yeah.
is very awesome.
Although,
Mm.
in that game, the more the merrier,
I like that the more the merrier.
because we had a team of we had 5.
Well, that was stupid.
That was bad.
well, that was
They'll never
dumb.
play that game without at least 10 people.
Well, that was dumb because they saw the stream and they are used to doing spammy, corny shit.
Well, even just that little bit of people.
It was just stupid.
It's
It
not
was
fun.
a waste of time in the stream. It was like, oh, you'll play my stage. I was like, all right, play a stage. Boing, 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 boing. He won. Okay, what's the point? What's the point?
Like literally like 1 second.
I was like, that wasted
He was at the
everyone's
end.
time. It wasted everybody's time.
I was like, how'd you just glitch to the end?
yeah, it's
And then he was like, watch me play. I'm like, no.
He
no.
said, since you're eliminated, well, spectate me. I said, no, it's not your channel.
Later.
Bye.
impressive, but nah, man.
But overall, that game is pretty dope.
It's fun.
It's
It's
good.
I
very
mean,
fun.
we knew this. It just took forever.
We
for us
gotta
to
have one
get
of you
everyone
guys
together.
have 4 people on the squad. Well, the full 4-player squad.
Well, we don't have to play squad.
I wasn't.
Squad's great. We're on the same team.
So you don't have to play squad.
I know. But
We can get the whole.
I was just
we
gonna
get
say,
everybody.
I would have played with you guys with the to be the 4th player, but I was not in good shape, dude.
Really?
I had a bad
You would
stomach.
have been doing just as good
stomach
as
virus,
Turbo
man.
though.
You would have been like me at the beginning.
You've been just as good as
What's that?
either one of these guys.
Probably,
Put the
yeah.
controller in my hand and me,
Getting
my
was
dead
terrible.
body in the belly.
I was just
Throwing
walking into
up.
a corner. He's walking into a corner. I don't know what's going on.
No, some of the stuff in there is just bad. Like
Yeah.
I was at the finish line, just missed. Like, dude, I just fell through
Yeah,
everything
I did that
at
sometimes.
the
Fell
end
through
of the thing,
right before.
or I just like last grasp. And this is terrible. It's fun though.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
It's fun.
It's a good game. I understand why it's addicting to some people.
Yeah.
Chalk, what'd you play for Fridays, man?
I played Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition
Oh,
Why'd you play that?
I still got that.
Damn.
because I wanted to, and I was getting washed at the beginning of the stream, bro.
Oh,
Getting
damn.
Was it like survival mode or just regular?
Right
game?
here,
Nah, regular mode.
this part. Let me stop.
He's like, let me find the part. Let me find the part.
Damn.
It's right here. It's right here, right? It's right here. Let me stop.
No. I was actually cleaning up right then. You know what I'm saying?
Go back. Go
I'll
back a
find
little
it.
further.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Back a
You
little
said in the
further.
beginning, right?
Nah. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. What's your problem? What's your problem? Go to the middle
You
of the
said right in the
stream.
beginning got waxed. Oh shit! Look at that. Let me stop.
Go to the middle of the stream. Yeah, that game's mad fun.
I
bro.
gotta play it. I
That
beat
game
1,
is mad
3, and
fun.
4.
I've
And,
never played 4 or 5, and
Five was-
I
five
bought
was
it.
good.
I have both.
I want to give 3 a run again when we did the co-op
is-
tower.
Oh, the co-op.
Co-op tower.
Now we kind of know how to progress faster.
That's right,
with
two
it, too.
players.
Yeah, that was actually
That was good.
That was good.
That was actually well done.
That was very good.
How
Never
far,
played it, two players.
Chalk? How far did you get?
I was up to stage 8
Damn.
or 9. I can't remember.
I'm verifying that now.
That's
you
a-
liar!
Gotta find
You,
out. He
you
lied. He's only
liar!
on 4. He's
You
only
lied!
on
Let me
4.
stop. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That's the
Let me
beginning.
stop.
Chuck, that's the best Devil May Cry.
Uh,
Not bad.
man.
It's
No,
one
this
of
is
my
at the end of your
it's
stream.
my favorite.
Your favorite?
Were you Virgil?
Yeah,
Nice. Does he
Haven't-
play different? I never played.
he does. He plays different.
Oh.
He plays way different.
Who's the
Okay.
Who's the character that looks like Adam Diver? Yeah.
Adam Driver?
Driver, sorry.
He said
said
Adam
Diver?
Diver.
Adam Diver. I
The name,
Driver.
of the, the name of the
Driver.
character is V.
V. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I can't even with
He's
this
cool,
dude.
right? Is he cool?
Wait,
character?
V
Yeah,
is not
he's-
Virgil.
He's part of Virgil.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Too late?
Yo, that
Too
game's
late.
97 years old.
Still a spoiler.
I-
Everyone's
I just-
backlog is crazy. You never know they can't get to that
I
game.
didn't play 4 or 5.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
He's a part of Virgil. He used to wrestle.
You know what made me not play the arm thing?
Bro.
4 was awesome.
I didn't
with
play
that.
it because of the
I
arm.
The arm was great.
I thought that was awesome.
It
in
threw me
4.
off.
Yeah.
Virgil.
Bro.
I want to be Dante. Only.
No, Virgil didn't have the arm. That
No,
was,
I know. It was somebody
Nero.
else.
Nero.
Nero. everyone-
Nero,
Brother
no.
Nero, man. Brother Nero.
Nah, Nero, no. Nero was
Brother
mad
Nero.
fun. Never played Cry 4. And he's even better in 5.
Well, it's because I got stopped in the middle of DMC, and I want to beat that.
You didn't beat
I-
DMC?
Ooh.
No, because it's on my 360, I think.
Damn.
It's on something.
Oh,
The
DMC
save
is
is
I have
the
it
save
on
is like
P-
lost.
I have the
somewhere.
PS4
DMC
physical
special.
copy.
I have it. I have the game, but my save is lost on one of these systems.
Perfect.
I was literally
Just start
I was-
over.
Start over.
Start over.
It's,
Perfect.
it's a quick.
Ah, man.
He's like, nope.
man.
He's a no, man.
I
You
was
ain't even
pretty
gonna
far.
you ain't gonna remember how to play after all this time. You might as well
I'm
start.
not gonna know the
Dude, I was
story.
fighting
Nothing.
some
man.
harpies. I just had the new weapon. I know where I'm at. I just fought that big chick in the freaking lava, whatever. It's crazy.
That's a different game.
She's like, F you. F you.
That's what that is.
No,
I know exactly.
that's part 3.
That's not part 3. That's not part 3. I beat that hard.
Be like, no, it's not in the game.
Oh.
Jay. No, it's not in the game.
But yeah,
All right.
That's what I play for Fighter.
Turbo.
Yes, Tears of the Kingdom.
Same shit. All right. I'm not even pulling up.
No, no,
footage.
no.
Not even pulling up.
I will
footage.
explain. Now,
I have 7,000 hours in the game.
Not even
I haven't
putting
I
up
haven't
footage.
played one story mode yet.
215 hours yet. No,
Tears over my kingdoms.
I'm on the third main dungeon is where I'm at. Well, it doesn't matter because you choose the order of the dungeons, but I'm the third. There's 4 of them before they,
Oh, so you're creeping up at the end of the game.
I'm like the whole. I could see the depths.
Over 200 hours?
I could see. I've over 200 hours. I got like I'm addicting. Like there's a part.
It is the best game ever.
Yeah. It's
Do you have the Master Sword yet?
That's just what?
You have the Master Sword yet?
I've been had the Master Sword.
Oh, okay.
started
I've been.
Kev's like, that's hour 50.
That pretty much. It was like the 50. I got that like in 50. It was like hour 50 was probably the Master Sword. No, I went crazy. I did a lot of freaking side quests and side adventures. They're so much better in this game. But I've been addicted to making. You can make a house. You buy a house in the first one, but you buy a plot of
Can you
land
farm?
and
Can you farm?
kinda. Yes, you kind of. There is a quest that you get a garden and you could farm. stuff.
Stardew Valley Link Edition.
Yeah, it's like I haven't done that quest yet, but I know about it. But this one, you buy a plot of land and you build a house. You physically like take parts of the house, arrange it the way you want. You could take 15 parts of the house, and I just been addicted to like taking apart the house, putting it different, and it's just I'm
Like,
like,
can
yo,
you fly that house in space?
I haven't tried.
That's the sequel, dude.
No, that's Starfield.
Yeah, I haven't tried. It's like,
Exactly.
I haven't tried that, but that's the game's still amazing, and that's yeah. I'm gonna beat it
All right.
soon. I have to because I have to play this stuff.
All right.
All right.
That's
So
all I
you're
gotta
gonna
say.
beat that by next week.
Hopefully.
Nope.
I hope to. Probably not. This month,
Day.
yes. I don't know about next week.
Christmas Day is gonna be like.
I didn't even pull up footage
God
because it's not
bless
even.
them.
Don't even-
Tears of the
they,
Kingdom.
they know what Zelda looks
It's
like.
not even the last what
That'll be
5-6
the DLC.
podcasts I put up the footage.
Seriously.
That'll be
Come on.
DLC. On
Come on,
Christmas.
we know what's
Christmas
going
Day.
I see why the game don't have no DLC, man.
Other well, Chalk. You said I think you said earlier you beat Spider-Man
Spider-Man?
2.
Yes, I did.
Potter Man.
Damn man.
That game.
Best Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Wow, that's all I want to
Hell
do.
yeah.
Well, that's what I played this week,
Same here.
There we go.
and I am at the part where I am addicted
Yes.
to playing this game
Mhm.
constantly. Like I'm playing that tonight after the show.
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh,
so
dude,
good.
Looking
Like,
at this
it-
makes me
it-
want to play it right
It
now.
opens, the game opens so big, but like when you get to the later boss battles,
I'm ill now though.
bro,
Oh.
those boss battles get so personal
Mm.
because you know,
Well,
you know,
sometimes you think you can't beat them because they whip your ass so bad,
yeah.
and then you're like, I got this.
But no, no, but
You
no, no,
didn't
no.
touch
Like,
me.
I'm talking about from a story standpoint.
Mhm.
Like you know,
I'm not
'cause,
trying
you know,
to spoil anything, so I'm not gonna talk about the story.
because you know, Spider-Man talks a lot when he fights,
Mhm.
I be getting caught in the middle of talking though,
and
dead on the floor.
he talks a lot when he fights, and like during these boss battles, like, yo,
He'd be like, "Oh, I thought you go." Ooh.
the intense,
His arm would
personal,
behind his head.
like it get, you know, these bosses.
They
are
said
so
it's emotional.
personal.
They said the boss fights
Oh,
are.
yeah.
It's the emotional impact of the story. They say it's
Oh,
insane.
Dude, I
Yeah.
can't see how this isn't better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
As of what I'm playing now, I didn't beat the game yet, but from what I'm seeing now, storyline mode and how everything is playing out, I can't see how this is not better than the first game.
It's like Tears of the Kingdom.
It's
Crazy.
great.
Nothing like
It's
this.
a great
Wow.
game.
How
dude.
it's better than the first.
I guess.
It is a great game.
I'm
Absolutely
getting
great.
through this game by next week. It's done. It's
And
over.
not,
It's
not
gonna
for
be done.
nothing, I think I used fast travel maybe twice.
I never used it.
It-
What?
it-
There's
it-
fast travel? I didn't even know that was fast travel.
Dude, I used the train in the
There's
first
no
game
need
one time.
for it.
Yeah,
I
that-
think
One
No.
time I did it in the first game. I took a train. one
Miles
time.
Morales, I did fast travel a little bit.
I don't do it at all.
I mean,
just
honestly,
fly everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
Dude, it almost makes me think that they can make a Superman game now
no,
yeah,
they, no,
yeah,
they,
in a way.
because
they,
you can fly.
Yeah, you can.
Obviously, you can't fly like
Is it gliding or is it flying?
It's gliding, but
It's
it's gliding,
but-
but you can fly.
that you
There's
level
like
it up.
parts.
you catch wind
There have
Tunnel
been
City.
there have been
Yeah.
like 2 fan-made Superman games that have done it incredible.
Mm.
Yeah.
Incredible job. So if they
But I think as far as how they made the flying
yeah.
and how they make it fun and you can dodge and go everywhere,
Mhm.
they can do it.
I
You don't have to
know.
make it infinite
Yeah.
flight, but you can do it.
The thing is that Superman
Agreed.
does so much, and you have to make him like threats. They have to be actual threats.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
vulnerability
robots.
needs
all,
to be there.
all,
Robots everywhere.
all
Robots.
of all of Superman's threats have to be like world killers.
Yeah.
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 well, his
yeah.
enemies aren't the greatest. That's why it's hard to do.
Well, yeah, there's no henchmen. There's no henchmen.
And there's no henchmen.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause it's hard to do one like that.
You have to have
with it, 'cause
Doomsday.
you gotta have
Throw
somebody-
robots at 'em.
Doomsday definitely has to
story.
be the
But that
Doomsday
main
gets
guy.
boring, though. man.
Doomsday, Darkseid.
He's gonna be fighting Martians. What are
Yeah,
you gonna
right.
fight?
Make up some shit, you know?
Exactly. You're gonna
Kryptonite
have-
Nah,
robots.
he ain't gonna be fighting Martians. Martian
Like in-
Manhunter's a good guy. Remember? Martian
Yeah.
Manhunter,
like in Dragon Ball game, they made up those little guys to fight.
the Cybermen.
I
Those
don't know,
weren't
they're like
made up.
little. Well, there was so many in that game that was just repetitive.
Yeah, they
The
just
beat 'em
plant
up
some
one.
seeds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Planting
what they did.
seeds.
Though. It was just those guys over and over and over.
Yeah.
So they got to do that.
Well,
You
in
gotta get some-
Kakarot, they
you need to get
threw
some
in
putties.
they threw in like a red one and a green one. A red
Yeah,
green one, a red
and
one, a
green.
blue
It's
one,
Same thing.
a gray one.
Like I said, they need like foot soldiers or putties or something that he can fight over and over and over. Besides robots from Avengers, you know that'll be what the game will be.
Mm-hmm.
Sentinels from X-Men.
Yeah,
in,
that
in
works.
DC.
Actually, make them that
Wow.
size. That's great
well,
for
if they had
Superman.
parts of it, yeah, that'd be
Flying
dope.
through them and shit. That'd be dope.
But yeah,
Brainiac clones.
I can't wait to get through Spider-Man 2. Though.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna enjoy it.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to play that game.
Could be my game of the year.
Wow.
Those
as far as
suit-
how fun it is.
a
Baldur's
lot
Gate
of-
3.
A lot of the suits.
I didn't play it.
I mean,
The suits I got addicted to.
some of the
for, like,
suits I'm just like, but like some of them are like,
I
yo,
got
They got like a good 2 or 3
You
that I
know,
would
there's a
actually use.
solid like 5 to 10 that you like, and the rest is just garbage.
Yeah.
I used some and I said I need my Spider-Man suit back though.
Yo, and I
need
like
to be
I like how
Spider-Man.
you can how you craft the suit and then you can craft color variations.
There's
That's
three.
dope,
There's
yes.
3 different.
I didn't even know
colors
you
in
could do
it.
that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There's this Miles Morales suit where it's like a digital one. He was
Yeah,
Whoa.
the emotional
Whoa.
face.
That's
and then,
just dope.
Yo,
His
and
eyes
then the
change.
alternate is a black and purple color scheme.
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep.
Fire,
It's dope.
No, the game is dope. man.
fire.
The game is dope.
That's why I can't touch it
Fire.
this year. I can't.
Game
Now,
is dope.
I don't
Chuck,
have time.
let me know if this is true. You could
Nope.
switch. No, this is not a spoiler. You could switch between Miles and
No.
Peter instantly, and they're
Yeah.
doing different stuff
I forgot
around
how I
the
did it
city.
once.
Like, if you're Peter, Miles is doing his own thing.
you could actually run into them.
Yes, yeah,
and
you
they
run
have
into them.
team moves and stuff like
Yes,
that. They-
and you can
they-
help them during a fight. I'm like, where the fuck? You're
Yeah.
here?
During,
Yeah.
one, during one of the
Level-
random crimes, you'll be swinging in and be like, "Oh, we got room for one more," and he'll be like,
Right.
"Yep."
Yep.
Yep. And then they do that double move
Yep.
That's
Some-
crazy.
there was some
Crazy.
cool assist
with anybody.
things that happen
with
in
other
there.
people too. You can do
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting at.
it.
There's cool assist things that's in the game.
Wow.
Without
but
spoiling
it's not
anything.
2 players. Damn it.
But yeah,
That's
Honestly,
gotta be the
exactly.
next step.
There's
Honestly,
only one thing
Gotta
left to
be.
It
do.
could-
Yeah.
I really feel that game could have been 2-player.
One thing left to
Well, the
do
way they
for that
did it, yeah,
series
it could-
is
yeah.
co-op.
It could have been 2.
They're around. You can just be
Yeah.
stopping crime everywhere. You don't have to be
Yeah.
together all the time.
It's like the Grand Theft Auto.
I heard
you know, same.
certain somebody's in the same universe. His game, Wolverine.
Who knows what
Wolverine's
they'll
game.
do?
Insomniac.
Well, they said they want to make
Confirmed
it in a universe like MCU.
I want to
Of
see some
gaming.
Wolverine. That's my dude.
Story wise though,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a Wolverine.
story
hell are you
wise is
talking
crazy.
about?
The
He's the one.
universe.
He's in the
He
universe.
might be in the newspaper. Who knows, man?
It's crazy.
What's that dumb look? You always
Anyway.
get? You always have that dumb look on your face. When
Let's
you say something like that.
let's announce the winner.
How about me? I'm next.
What'd you?
Me?
Whoa.
Damn,
Oh, my bad.
dude. Damn, man.
What'd you play?
I played Streets of Rage 4 actually right before the podcast. I played some survival mode. That shit was dope as hell, man.
Did
You
beat
know
it?
what's
You beat
funny?
the game?
You know what the thing is about Streets of Rage 4 that's so dope? Is that I had no time to play Sea of Stars. I don't want to sit there and play 40 minutes to Sea of Stars. I can't do it. I got to do like 5 hours of that shit. But Streets of Rage 4, you throw it in for a hot 30 minutes, 40 minutes, do some survival mode. I actually got to floor 18. I was very proud of myself.
Wow.
But that game still holds up so good. It's like one of the best games ever fucking made.
Is there a limit on the floors, or is it?
I don't
I
even
think,
know.
I
Chuck,
think
what's
it
the
goes
highest?
up to 30. I
It
think.
30.
stops at 30?
I think.
Because one of our save files is at 30. One of mine. So
Is
when
that
we
floor
played,
30.
yeah.
Then you lost.
Oh no, we definitely lost. How did I lose
Yeah.
today, though, Jay? You saw how I lost today.
Oh, you fell off a cliff?
I got
Oh.
kicked in the face and went flying right off. I was like, "Oh, there goes Emil," and he said, "Get the fuck out of here!" I went flying off the stage. Over.
Damn.
I'm like,
Oh, it
"Damn,
sucks.
man."
It sucks when you die in that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I played. I just played Streets of Rage 4 just so I could play something. But
You lied to me, man. You said you didn't play anything.
no, I didn't play Sea of Stars, but I played Streets of Rage 4. I know
Right
you-
before the podcast.
I know you were trying to
Damn it.
set me up and you couldn't do it. Haha, you lose. He said, "What did you play?" And I was like, "I did play something, sucker." No joke on me.
I played Street Fighter 2
Damn.
Hyper Fighting. I beat that today. I got the achievement.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with your mic there, Style? Yeah, I freaking muted your mic.
That's fine because I'm not talking. You lose again.
Wow. Wow.
Lying ass.
All right, let's get on with the winner of the giveaway for the month.
Yeah.
y'all.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Let's do it.
The winner of the level 857 monthly game giveaway for October is Exist Angel. Yes, you did
Oh,
it.
snap.
She is our second female winner for the level 857 monthly game giveaway.
Congratulations.
crazy. And we still go another streak. We have not had a repeat winner yet. It's a different winner every single month. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Why do you sound
It doesn't matter.
He's very emotional.
She's
I
shitting.
don't
He's
know.
very emotional about
He's
this.
Very emotional. Jesus.
And that is our October winner, y'all.
He said, "Jesus."
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We'll be reaching out
Hey.
to you real soon so you can choose your free game, and we're going to blast on social media which game that you selected. But thanks again for participating. Exits Angel. Yes.
Who knows, y'all? Y'all could be next.
Yes. The next winner is going to be
Yeah.
Enter Devil. Enter Devil. I'm kidding. All right, now. But Exits
What?
Angel, yes, congratulations on that. That's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. Second female winner. And next month's winner could be another female.
Was
You
that
never know.
English? Was that English?
All right.
Could be another female. Could be a male.
All right, let's talk
Well,
about
just-
schedule, man.
It's like-
all right, we got to cut you off.
going,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
All right, we got a streaming schedule, everybody. Yes, it's not just the podcast. We got some more content for you as well. Let's Play Sunday, starting at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play multiplayer games in the competitive or the co-op variety. You know, so it's going to be two streams, two different streams. It could be usually co-op and a versus, sometimes two co-ops. It hasn't been two versus yet, but that could happen. It depends what we're feeling like doing the day that we do it and who's available. So, yeah, make sure you sub to that YouTube and that Twitch and that Discord to find out what game we're going to be playing. That's the best way to do it.
Be sure to check out that Discord, too, because
Hell
there's some
yeah,
funny
man.
stuff in there. man.
Exactly. Make sure you join that Discord.
I actually posted a video on the Discord today.
yeah, got some funny stuff
I
over there.
posted one the other day.
It's a little
There's-
out of control.
It's insane.
And we got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. This Friday is the first Friday of November, and you know what that means.
Oh, man.
Smash Friday has returned.
Oh, man.
So
man.
if y'all want the smoke, and arena's going up 8 p.m.
Oh,
Friday.
man.
I know it says 9 p.m. there, but Smash Fridays is it's a good time. So we have to start an hour.
Oh, it's always a great time.
Are you ready?
Wow.
And Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have us. Yes, the most awesome, best podcast crew on the freaking planet. Video game podcast, level 857. That's who it be. And we got the live chat, always showing up
Oh, yeah.
and always interacting, keeping that crazy. Awesome guests, always. And once again, shout out to Mike Mullis coming through. Next level gaming for lending his time to come through. So always look out for the podcast for some awesome guests. And the topics, discussions, always going to be informative, entertaining, all that good stuff.
We
So make sure you
get
come along.
down to business.
Oh, yeah, bring a drink. It's going to be a great time. And if you miss us live, you can find us on your preferred podcasting platform because that's where we're going to be at.
Indeed.
We own, we own
Oh, yeah.
everything.
We on crack.
everything.
Yes.
No, not that.
No, that's an app.
Crack.
Crack.
But congrats
It's not.
to Exix Angel for winning last month's giveaway. October 2023. Today is a new month. And it's a new chance for a new winner. So that's always exciting. We make winners and we start anew.
So be sure to check out that tomorrow and enter for the giveaway.
Yes.
and get that free game, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah.
And until next week, y'all.
We are out.
We're out.
Thanks again.
Peace.